bulldozer Matt Tremont, and you're listening and watching to the Game Changer World fucking podcast.
Welcome to Game Changer World. John, how are you doing tonight?
You know, it feels pretty good being the largest and longest running podcast devoted strictly to GCW out there. How you doing tonight, brother?
I am doing all right. We have a nice, fun, chill preview night, review collective news night, and watch a couple fun matches that kind of go along with the previous statement that I just made regarding collective and this weekend shows.
So I think the people who really listen had noticed we were going to have a guest tonight. That guest, unfortunately, was unable to make it. So we ended up just saying, you know, why don't we just chill with the folks and just watch some wrestling? So since Brett gave us the okay to watch some wrestling matches, we figured, why don't we watch some tonight? So we have a couple lined up. B, do you want to talk about that, or do you want to kind of just leave them to surprise? What's your thoughts?
No, we'll give the listeners and viewers some heads up of what we're doing tonight. So we're going to start off watching to kind of get ready for Death Vegas Invitational. I am excited for that, as the Crazy Monkey Jun Kasai will be here in Vegas. And so you have picked Jun Kasai versus Alex Colon from They Said It Couldn't Be Done. I believe that was in the carousel room, if I'm not mistaken. No, that was not in the carousel room. I forgot where that was. Yeah, Showboat. It was carousel room. Yeah, I'm excited to watch that one to get us ready for DVI and the collective. And then later on, we'll preview some of that collective news. I know you guys have a lot of some breaking news too before the show. So we'll go over some news, take a little break there from the watch along, and then to kind of get back to the collective news. To get us hyped for the World on Lucha Gringo Loco show, I've picked the Hammerstein Trios match that they did from the first Hammerstein show to showcase the what action we could expect from World on Lucha. And then
who's in that?
Off the top of my head, I think Bandito was like kind of like the biggest name with Gringo. Shoot, dude, off the top of my head, I cannot remember some of those names.
That's okay.
Here.
I want to put this up real quick. James Noter. Man,
yes, KJ is still the asshole. Thank you, thank you, James. Thank you so much, man.
Honestly, yeah, seriously, we don't know. We wish there was a better way to say thank you. If we ever make little stickers, or if we make a little something, I want anyone who's ever given us even $1.99, please get a hold of us, and we'll make sure that we get something sent out to you as a thank you, because we're just dudes. We don't think that far ahead on things. But I mean, yeah, I wish I could say something more than thank you, but respectfully, thank you.
Thank you so much, James. And sorry. So we'll review the collective news, do the Lucha match, and then preview this weekend's upcoming shows, and then to kind of get us ready for Matt Tremont defending the UV belt against Otis. I think it's only fitting we watch Otis versus Tremont from TOS. So we'll watch the main event from that match to kind of get us hyped and lead us into this weekend show.
I'm just sitting here putting up all of these messages.
I'm still catching up to the first ones, man. That's why I was like, wait, where do you get the donation? Thank you so much again, James. Yeah, we got a busy night, even though no interview, busy watch along night, and a lot of news to talk about. So,
all right. Well, yeah, let's see. So, I mean, why not just start with this one for a minute? Who's going on that Janela boat? Anybody want to just let us know down below if they're interested in it? I'd like to know more myself. Sounds kind of wild. My family can't even get me in the water. I can't swim, dude. I never learned. I was around like I don't know, like poor people don't have pools. I don't know what to say.
I think this was like the perfect, what I was thinking too. The Jericho Cruise sounded like a blast. You can only imagine what the Janela one's going to look like.
If I go, I want to guarantee that Joey is not steering the boat. That's number one right there.
If I go, I want to guarantee that he is steering the boat at some time to make me feel alive on that thing.
No. If I'm going, I want to steer the boat. How about that?
There we go. James, yes, hopefully we'll catch you in Vegas, man.
Oh, find us, please. You see our faces all the time. Please find us. We will 100% be running around there. Stop us. We definitely want to talk to you. That Janela Cruise announced for February 27th through March 7th of 2027. Just wanted to put that out there. Yeah, Joey Janela's Boat Bash, a Mexican Riviera getaway. I almost said gateway. Getaway and cruise. You're going to start in Los Angeles, go to Puerto Vallarta, then to Cabo San Lucas, and then into Mazatlan. Joey promises authentic lucha libre and quote unquote classic Joey Janela madness. What do you think about that would be?
30-minute spurts of craziness on the ocean is what that means to me.
Hey, we should get a bet on the over under that someone falls over, like 1.5 people.
Oh,
like over.
Definitely. This is gonna be a one and only. I almost said Jericho Cruise, Janela Cruise. That's for sure.
And just as someone asked, James asked, do either of you gamble? I used to love football gambling, but outside of that, I try to stay away from it just because, like, if I lose $20, I'm like, well, there goes a shirt. You know what I mean? I'm one of those types. Really, I do stupid purchases elsewhere. Thank goodness I don't do gambling. I do like football gambling, but that again was back in the day. My favorite local casino, the Fiesta, shut down, and I lost my morning routine and stopped after that. B, you do a little here and there? No, yeah,
I guess you could say that. Don't win ever, that's for sure.
Oh, listen to him. He sounds like an underground craps player or something. You're like a little bit of
craps. When he said that's literally the one game when he said, do you either gamble? Like, I can do the craps. I play poker. That's about it though.
D. Shannon here said Otis has to be the one to dethrone Tremont. We are definitely talking about that tonight a little later on. You have definitely been acknowledged on that one. Also, it's a NCL boat. So this is a huge boat. And this is the same kind of company. I think Screwball was saying it's the same company that Jericho uses for his cruises. Well, that rhymed. Let's see what else we have here. James also saying I won $900 on a Jericho cruise slot last year. Dang. You know what? Joey loves his lobster. Joey loves his gambling. That might be. He's on vacation strictly. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, but I say someone asked if they're going to actually have matches, so I don't know about that.
Well, we're going to find out. Well, they said Lucha Libre action, so there's that. So, do you think this is like a collective right next to Jericho's cruise, where it's one big cruise?
Oh yeah, I think it's big. I think it's like a week long, right?
Oh, what I'm saying is this along with Jericho's on the same boat, you think maybe?
Oh, no, I think he's probably doing his own little thing here. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, if he is doing it with Jericho, like I think we would have seen that name already attached before him announcing it. But yeah, I think it's a Janela only thing.
I need GCW on a boat. Oh, sorry. There we go. That's what I want.
Where's Ash when we need him? Answer the most important questions here.
Hey, Ash, we could do that like the basketball game where it's off of the cruiser of a Navy ship. We could do that. I like that idea. I don't do the cruise situation. I'm so sorry.
I don't think we're on the payroll there. I think
your friend Mal had said they are excited because this will be their first wrestling cruise. Congratulations on that.
Nice, yeah.
Oh man, yeah, the Janela Cruise. When I first saw that piece of news, I went, oh shit, what could go wrong on that? Not in a bad way, in a good way. What could go wrong there? Oh,
there's Ash.
Oh, Ash. Yep. Rubbing hands together right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we need him on a boat. I think that sounds great.
Yeah, Crow, let's not give Brett any ideas. I don't know. Pre-show from the cruise ship.
here's our news right here. Jericho Cruise 2026 is in November.
Okay.
So let me get this little spiel out of the way real quick. Please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. We read and appreciate all comments. Super chats are available if you want to donate, and a sincere thanks to those who have donated, especially James tonight. Thank you, sir. It does mean a lot to us. Also, thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with us. Sit down and relax. You are amongst friends here. We're going deep into the night, but first, do we want to go to news? Do we want to go to a match? How do you want to do it? I know we were kind of thinking like match talk kind of thing.
Yeah, I think let's start off here. Kind of get me more excited at least, and maybe show some fans that might not know what to expect from Death Vegas Invitational. They just announced announced last week Desperado and Jun Kasai for the match. So yeah, we're going to just give us a little taste here of Jun Kasai versus Alex Colon, and then we will break down some collective and news talk, watch some lucha, and then break down this preview show. Thank you, Carnival, for the super sticker. Oh, sorry, John. Sorry.
We both seen it. We're on the same wavelength tonight, man. That's just how it is. Carnival, thank you so much. Again, what's going on? Takeda and Bear for ICW in Japan. That sounds. I'm watching
crazy.
that.
Yeah.
As a wrestling fan, that's a can't miss. No kidding. Wow.
All right.
Wonderful.
Let's see if we remember how to do this here.
I can get this up for you real quick. There we are. And then there you are. And then there we are. All right. So what's our first match here?
Jun Kasai versus Alex Colon. They said it couldn't be done.
All right. So for our first match of the evening, this is another classic match from the GCW library. We'll be traveling back in time to February 16th, 2019. This match took place at the Carousel Room, again, as being said, at the Showboat in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Again, our selection tonight will be Jun Kasai versus Alex Colon in a death match. This match received strong praise as a classic. Fans and reviewers noted its raw energy and how it delivered exactly what fans expected from both men. Also considered one of the best death matches in 2019. There is no title on the line here. It's just pure fighting. I also want to add for the connoisseurs, this card also featured Gage versus Schlack in a GCW World Championship Prison Rules match and Matt Tremont versus G-Raver. Those two matches, along with the one we're about to watch, top off the last three matches on a very strong card. So yeah, we picked this match for Kasai. Adding Colon and the amount of talent in the ring is impressive. So yeah, everyone sit back and relax. This is Alex Colon versus Jun Kasai from They Said It Couldn't Be Done. Enjoy. Okay, let's see here. Sound is fairly... Go ahead.
Oh, sounds good.
I think it sounds good. The sound may be fairly low. If you can bump it up 5% or so, it's fine. If you cannot, it's okay. I think it's just, yeah, I think it's good. It just, we needed just a little more. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mal Brooks. Super sticker. Appreciate it. Thank you, man.
Jeez Louise. You guys are awesome tonight. Thank you.
Last year's collective, obviously my big pop was Jordan Oliver's return. I fell off the damn chair. I'm scared what's going to happen with me and Kasai here. Yeah, I'm right there. Kasai, seen in person. I'm going to have some hands around me to make sure I don't fall off another chair there.
Yeah, so this is really interesting, but Reed Harris Cooper said here that Jun made a tweet that's a very special reason he had to be on the Death Speech show, even though he hates flying, especially now more than ever. So I do wonder what's going on there. Also, Screwball, you can tell this is the first Carousel Room by how they haven't figured out how to make entrances look good yet.
So that's what kind of threw me off when I got the match ready here. I kind of like got right to the point and I didn't see like the entrance way fully clear. So I was like, hey, I thought this was that Carousel Room, but I couldn't, didn't look the same.
You know what? I lied. You may have to turn it down a little only because the volume is equal to yours.
That's what I thought too.
My bad, man. My bad. Yeah. The volume was equal to yours, and I'm like, oh, darn. Gorgeous venue.
Oh, man. Dude, I'm like getting goosebumps to just be able to see Jun Kasai, man. That was the highlight for me. I'm throwing another thing into the universe. We need to get Nakamura on Bloodsport. Someone get Brett on that one. Get Josh Barnett on that one. Nakamura, Bloodsport.
I haven't had a chance to show mine yet.
nervous for this match.
I got the.
Oh, is that you foreshadowing this weekend?
Against one of my very favorite.
Or are you sucking up to Stanley?
of the modern day.
Yeah, right. I've said nothing.
Oh, wait, do we have a ref this match?
Absolute best, but
I don't see
Hey,
one.
we got a ref.
Oh, we do.
That's one we could probably mention, hopefully. Once we finally got a good rhythm and the production cares some rumors over. Yep.
I know that both
Agree.
men will go to unbelievable lengths to prove their toughness.
Mm.
With the waist lock. Malone switches.
Okay, I'm gonna stop with these and get into this match here. I've been too busy watching all the.
I like that one. Whoever put that one up. Of course,
Mal.
Mal Brooks. I like that. I was about to say, I like that idea. So that's a match I'm kind of hoping I would like to see at Death Vegas Invitational. Jun Kasai versus Drew Parker. That's kind of like my main match I'm hoping for, but I just to be able to see Jun Kasai in action, I'm excited.
Okay, so here we go. This is always the first minute of the match where there's real wrestling before
I say wrestling.
the shit falls apart.
Best wrestler in America right now.
Danny, you would know that. You would know that as a goddamn fact.
All right, fuck this shit. Let's go.
One of these men inspired me to get into this.
I like the fake
business,
smile.
and one of these men sent me out of it. And it's a very interesting dynamic.
The crazy monkey throwing up that bird, and I was quoted. Both men are exchanging forms right now.
Nice back and forth.
And locked by Kasai. Comes off the ropes. Shoulder tackle.
Tubes fell,
See,
but no tubes broken.
Down by Cologne.
And this is still when Kasai was kind of not prime Kasai, but still young enough. 2019, yeah.
Oh, it was almost like fate right there. The light tubes are falling off the ropes. Falling into
Yeah,
the
Jun
hands.
Kasai is pretty messed up right now. His back. Welcome to GCW.
He almost went a total 360 with that too. Almost everybody got hit.
Duck, duck. Both men.
Where's our first blood?
Right
There it is.
Oh,
The first light tube blast.
Look at that. It's like they
What the fuck?
they tore the seal off the place and now it's time to wrestle.
Crane's down in the corner again.
Yeah. Oh, I believe so. This was the time where Crane was coming out with Cologne.
Kasai. Soft scar tissue.
already so scarred. It just opens up like nothing.
Chat, has anybody seen Crane at ringside?
Yeah, he's down there. That's what I was asking.
My
I
bad.
see him. I thought it looked like him down there.
I'll give you that.
That's who's on commentary, Screwball? Okay. With Low Life, right?
When headbutts back for me, you don't want to give headbutts with this man. This is a man who
Boom.
doesn't give
I thought I heard the thud on the first one.
Showing the respect.
Yes. Make the shh. I like that. Good AC crowd.
He wants a break.
Danny, what is
That's
he
fair enough.
grabbing?
Listen, that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Let's add Gussets to
I
it.
was going to say, Gusset's in the pocket. That's got to be hard to get out.
Gusset plate. Good fucking
Danny.
Lord.
I'll definitely put this
Oh, what
message
a
up at
sick
least.
Yes. I mean,
Ah! He put it in his own head.
Wow, nice spot.
Own head.
Oh, there we go.
crazy monkey.
Fucking Jesus Lord.
Oh, it got him.
Wait, too crazy.
Oh, he went on his, like he flipped it on him.
What can I possibly say about this?
Oh, no tubes. Otherwise, that was good. I think someone else was talking about this. I honestly swear that the tubes used in the early 200s, they had more sound when they broke.
I started wrestling.
I don't know. Maybe they're using thinner glass now. Maybe it's just being a kid.
When I'm hearing all these T100s and T400 talks, I'm lost.
Oh, the T4s and the T8s.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, T6s.
The best of all time.
And so adorable.
Yes.
Oh, we definitely need one of those chants in Vegas. Those were new tubes.
You will not.
You know,
find someone who champions Alex
Drew,
All that-
one of the four people that comes along with us, he works at, I think it's Lowe's, Home Depot or Lowe's.
years and years.
He can get discounts on doors and gussets, and we could bring some with us.
We shared our last
Oh, Craig is saying the new tubes are louder. The early tubes were T8. They were thinner with a thicker gauge.
He is
Interesting.
up against the best deathmatch wrestler
Thank you,
of
guys.
all time,
At least somebody knows.
Just biting into the head.
Opening up that wound.
Spitting flesh into the
Oh, that ceiling.
Biting
That's a damn shame.
Danny, what are we about to see here? Big drop kick from Kasai.
That's a
Nice.
good question here.
Alex Colon not going down though.
Sayin asked, who started the light tubes? Was it Big Japan?
I think it was Big Japan.
Himself, Alex Colon.
Well, I guess technically the first one was Vegas. We remember that
Oh,
song.
in America, yeah.
Yeah.
Back down to anyone ever. Certainly didn't to me, and I gave it my fair
Carve him.
shot.
Just digging into the head of Alex Colon. And Alex Colon is showing the effects. His face completely red, covered in blood.
So
Dawning.
we got later on? We're gonna have to talk about the MDK Fight Club too. That's the kind of the show that's up in the air right now, the mystery show.
I was told to expect a lot of hardcore matches and some death matches.
Okay.
Pile driver.
Is that it?
Alex Colon. Out at one, but
Scuba, that'll be WrestleMania 2027 next year or 2028.
If anybody's ever had the chance, the Silver Nugget is a choice.
Kasai taking a
It's got a place in my heart, though.
Duchanan, thank you. Yeah, all those people sending me messages. They could hear me screaming when KJ was announced for the J Cup as well. Those were very much appreciated.
Kasai was crass. It cost him.
2 feet to the chest.
Inappropriate. Rude.
Interesting, he moved the glass to a corner that, well, all 4 corners have bundles laying in them. I was thinking he was moving the glass to a corner that had less glass, but
I really honestly I don't even
oh.
I didn't even forget about the setups on the outside. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there's a disgusting
Look at the shit-eating grin he's got on his face.
barbed wire structure at ringside. What
Jun Kasai has one of the
are
best
we
smiles in
going
the
to see
game.
here? Jun Kasai goes
I love his facial reactions, as they were said at the beginning. Look how much he was looking happy and enjoying this, and yeah, his energy is second to none, in my opinion.
Al is fighting. He's fighting. He's trying so hard.
That's a straight up death trap right there.
No. No.
See, that's where I kind of hope like Nick Gage kind of gets more on commentary. Danny Havoc with the mentioning of the
In the ropes.
ooh, the name of that contraption Alex Colon just went through.
Hell yeah. He's good. He's good.
Check him, Marcus.
If Marcus says it's okay, it's good. Oh, he's fine. He's good. Blood loss.
Oh, look at him. He's laughing. He's laughing. He's got that deranged, toothless smile.
That was sick.
You know, it sucks that Alex went through that and they're chanting Crazy Monkey.
Has got to be at
That's got to be really satisfying as a wrestler.
He's the one who landed the move. You gotta
Alex
cheer for
Colon gets the shoulder up.
Now he
Yeah,
moves it back over.
I love it. Like, no, this is my area.
I'd like to see that incorporated in a death match where the guys keep moving each other's shit back and forth. I think that would be kind of fun.
That had to just hurt. Not just physically, but emotionally.
Nice clothesline.
On that
Kasai
turnbuckle.
picks him up on the shoulders.
Spears Tower. Just kidding.
Something better.
Okay, that was cool. We don't see that one often.
Unique.
Brainbuster from Kasai. 1, 2.
Yep. That was my biggest. That's the biggest reason I'm like a giant fan of his is his charisma. Second's kind of none in the deathmatch scene. Drew Parker is kind of start showing that enjoyment and that charisma as he's gotten better and over the years gotten more matches, obviously, and confidence underneath his belt.
I should be unbiased.
What is this?
What is this?
What is this?
See, this is like why I think Cologne too is top 5, man. Like he's actually like look at the wrestling with these light tubes.
Whoa. Oh, dude, he took one to the face and then got thrown into the corner and ate shit. That was beautiful. Oh, look at the blood on that tube.
Miss the wrestling, man. Miss the wrestling with the death match.
Okay, if people ask me what do I miss about GCW, that spot right there was one of them. Give me back the danger. The real danger of wrestling.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, well done.
He's so good. He's so good and he's so tough. Yamakawa killer.
Jeez.
Straight on his head.
Alex landed on his knees. He was supposed to belly out.
Ryuji Yamakawa.
That's okay though. He would have bellied out into glass.
Big Japan's greatest practitioner.
Yeah.
Jun Kasai took that move from him. Oh. And just a straight disrespectful. Oh,
Love it. Love it.
you disturbed sick
Remember when Cole did that?
son of a
Mm-hmm. Or invite. Made him a household name of GCW fans after that night.
Will it be a
Screwball's thinking the same thing.
Could it be? Will it be? It will.
Boom.
Oh.
Holy God.
I was thinking the same thing, Screwball. The ref with no gloves is crazy.
What is this?
Oh man.
With the double knee.
I hate him holding the
Oh.
tubes. I love the move though.
A little comeuppance for that game.
Oh, it would have been funny if he took Kasai's goggles.
Big goddamn kick to the head. Kasai not finished.
Look at the ring.
I'm speechless. Not enough here.
Malone.
Wow.
Bonita.
Oh. A little bit of disrespect from Alice below there.
What is
Oh,
Fuck you. Yes.
Oh, look
yes,
at that.
Yes, there we go.
there we go. The independent
Look
wrestling.
at the
Fuck
crowd.
you.
There we go.
Nice back and forth.
Love it. Uh-oh, what else does he have? Skewers?
Is that another?
Skewers.
Oh, there we go.
Shinzo Masada? One of his favorite wrestlers / opponents. No, not another Yamakawa killer.
Oh.
I love when they do that. It looks so crazy.
Two. What? Oh my God, dude. It's been a while since I watched
Love
this
it.
match.
Just laying that plate of glass on top of him. And he's going up again.
It's got to be a 1 count after this. It's got to be a 1 count.
Seems like it might.
Oh, get your balance.
Seems like it might. Pearl Harbor Splash number 2.
Ah, 1 count. Give me the 1 count. Yes.
He got his 1 count in.
Yes. There we go. That's perfect timing for the 1 count.
Kiss of death.
Tokyo Tower. Oh,
Not bad. Not bad.
that's the 3. There, that's it.
Yes.
That's what. Yes.
There are elements of this match that I do miss. There's a danger element that
It's like I love the
miss.
wrestling, the psychology. Like that 1 count was like perfect, man.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
he popped up on a 1 count and then turned around and Alex popped up on his 1 count was fantastic.
That was awesome. That is the crazy monkey I want to see at DVI this year.
Oh yeah, man. You want me to kick you down and we'll go back to a 2 screen? Okay, you got it.
I got
There we
it.
go.
I'm a pro tonight.
Love it.
Oh,
All right.
man.
Let's see here. We could go through. You want to go through the news real quick? We can kind of talk about the collective.
Yeah, a lot of collective. Got some matches announced. Like, oof, we definitely got to hit the hybrid match. I was hyping up hybrid last week, but they came out the gates with their one of their first matches announced for collective.
Yeah. So for Wednesday the 13th, I'll just roll through it real quick. 3 p.m. Podermania, 8 p.m. Dragon Gate, the Midnight Show, Hybrid Wrestling / Pro Wrestling Unplugged. This is the one that B was just talking about. The match announcements was Gangrel versus Matt Tremont. What?
Good start.
Wow. Completely unexpected in left field. I really didn't think much about the Hybrid Wrestling announce just being there. And then they come out the gate with something like this. And, I instantly now I'm very curious about what's going to happen here.
Yeah, Tremont versus Gangrel, like that's like one of those the Hitchcock Memorial shows.
That's a wild one, and I'm also wondering if maybe that's something that Tremont's wanting to do over his years is maybe face off against someone like Gangrel. Yeah. Because they're from that older generation, and Gangrel, I believe, would be considered one generation before Tremont, maybe even two. So yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that being a bucket list thing for him.
Easily.
And yeah, Scion said Gangrel versus Matt Tremont sounds like somebody hit the random buttons on Fire Pro Wrestling.
That's how I used to play, man. Random, just get them all going.
Yeah, and Reed Harris Cooper said that Poder Mania they have announced a lot of talents. Yes, Poder is the company that has quite a few female talents. That's who they platform up there. So they will, don't sleep on them. If you're out here, I will say, especially Screwball will tell you, don't sleep on them. They put on fantastic shows out there. What else do we have here? Effie's Big Gay Brunch is already stacked. I'm happy to see Dark Chic again. Yeah, Effie's Big Gay Brunch. We were going to talk about that in a second, but I'll just say it now. Effie's Big Gay Brunch kicks off Saturday the 16th. That's going to be at 11 a.m. And that's going to have, they've had two announcements so far, Devin Monroe and Kid Bandit. If anybody has seen any other announcements since I wrote that down, please fill me in on that.
Real fast.
Yes.
Did you announce the hybrid Price versus Oliver?
No, I did not. When did that come in? Just today?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's the midnight kickoff of Collective. We're getting Jordan Oliver versus Alec Price on that hybrid show. Like that. Oh. Oof, that one's going to be the big. I think that one's probably going to be the one of the weekend. Like as a singles match, I don't see how those two are going to not just steal the Collective, in my opinion.
That's a match I want to see at GCW, but I think that a lot of storyline things have to happen in between. My worry, no kidding, is that one of them move on before we have a chance to have that match, because these guys are red hot right now. We've seen them on ROH. We're seeing them all over the place.
So I was going to wait for you to say that, because I know you were definitely going to say that tonight, but I'm the same. I feel you. Like I was going to echo that sentiment. Like you always say, take advantage of the time you see him. I think this is one of those matches everyone's going to see like, whoa. And yeah, Ring of Honor, somebody, especially now with like the recent NXT call-ups, that kind of leaves the void for the WWID starting to refill up. And yeah, we see Jordan, as you said, Jordan and Alec working on Ring of Honor weekly. Like they're kind of making like a story out of them. Like even with their losses, they're building them up as kind of like the next big. I love it. Like, but I would say might be the one last time you see them as singles competitors on a very big stage in independent wrestling.
And that's why it's a team effort. Fajita Cologne said Marcus Mathers versus Kerry Morton is also announced for a hybrid. This is what happens when I do my notes 12 hours ahead of time. Maybe I should start checking announcements at like an hour or two before the show and then go from there. Okay, moving on to Thursday. Progress Wrestling will be kicking off Thursday at 11 a.m. We still don't have any match announcement that I know of yet. At 3 p.m. will be WrestleCon Super Show. 8 p.m. we were just talking there. NJPW's Death Vegas Invitational. That's going to be 8 p.m. June Kasai, El Desperado already announced for that. B, by any chance, do you have any other names on your wish list maybe you'd like to see?
For Death Vegas Invitational?
Yeah, for NJ, because you know NJPW better than I do, and I think you know that scene maybe a little better.
The NGPW is just kind of like for us, does Desperado. They're just kind of attaching it and like kind of showing like, hey, we can do it. It's not really New Japan wrestlers, and it's not like a full-on deathmatch card. Like they'll highlight the last like 3-4 matches will get like violent and extreme, but there'll be like regular tag matches or like highlight like regular singles matches earlier. So for that match, I want to see Jun Kasai versus Drew Parker. Like for me, that's my matchup I want to see. I don't know though. Like I would love to see Redacted. We kind of talked about that. I think he would just kind of fit. Like even if it's just like they kind of throw him on there, like I think they could see the difference that he could do on that kind of show and the star power that he has right now in deathmatch wrestling. I think that would be cool. Mao, oh my god. Oh, okay, Mao. Someone said Mao Screwball in the chat. I was like, oh, Mao, but please, God, it better be there. Yeah, Mao, there we go. There's a new name I want to see there. Mao, Chris. But I'd love to see like some of the DDT guys and Freedoms a little bit more, but we'll see how that's going to work out there with the Noah partnership.
Yeah, Yoshihiko better be there. And then underneath, Screwball said that Mao is confirmed. Him and Yoshihiko are not attending this year.
Oh, not attending, damn it. Sorry, I can't read.
I think it's a swerve.
I hope Mao is another one. Yeah, him and Chris Brooks would be kind of fun to see over here.
Reed's saying it sounds like it might be a deathmatch tournament, the Despy Invitational. Boy, would that be amazing.
Yeah,
how would that go? Oh my God, the evening just got even better then.
Yeah, I would absolutely take it. I don't know if it's a tournament. Like, I mean, it kind of makes sense if they're invitational. It makes good sense. I forgot like the name of like it's off the tip of my tongue. That's why I'm trying to type it in. Like he's the last Death Pain Invitational, I think was the other one. So it wasn't really a tournament. It was like a kind of a super card, but like with names on it. So we'll see. I don't know. That would be really cool if it is a tournament. As you said, that would shake things up quite a bit. A deathmatch tournament that weekend.
Oh yeah, and the other thing is I'm kind of curious to see how American fans will work with NJPW. And I know that you were saying that it's not an NJPW, full on type product. But there'll probably be some Japanese wrestlers on here, maybe, hopefully, that have never been to America before. That might be exciting. Like you're saying, maybe DDT and some others that, or, not the company. I'm saying just wrestlers that are more DDT, frequenters. Or I just made up a new word.
No, you're right. Cause like they kind of have like a big group over there that kind of all work together anyway, like they do. But so like so when we were talking about these matches beforehand, I actually picked a different I'm telling this lot listeners here, this John. I picked a different match to watch tonight, but like as I was looking for matches, dude, like Freedoms did on the Freedoms, they did a match like on a bus one time, like on a train, Rina versus Jun Kasai. Like that was the one I almost wanted to put on there just to kind of fuck with everybody. That's what to expect in Vegas, but like I don't know. I don't know what other names they could possibly show up there. I can't. I'll do some research next time.
Here's a good one right here. Do Not Fred Citizen says they're curious because NJPW requires guardrails for their American shows.
Glass flies.
I think I have a feeling that if NJPW wants that, NJPW is going to get it.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a coin flip 50-50 till we get there. Well, no, I would say 75-25. There's going to be a chance there might be guardrails if what you're saying there is, true on that one. Super Crazy versus Crazy Monkey. Oh no, probably not for me. Maybe others might be into it. Another announcement: Effie just announced Vipress for Big Gay Brunch, who is on one heck of a tear through GCW right now.
Nice.
Let's see. All right, so then we will move on to the next show. Closing out Thursday night. This is a midnight show. GCW's MDK Club. So I want to talk to you real quick. What are your thoughts on that one? What do you think it's going to be?
I mean, if it's following that, I think it's a midnight show. I wonder if that's Nick Gage going to pick out make a lineup, make a show, kind of like instead of Effie's Joey Gringo all got their own shows. Might be Nick Gage's kind of return and maybe to showcase some up a new talent that he thinks could start making waves in GCW. Maybe he picks some classic names or names we already have to put the focus on them more. I don't know. Like it's interesting. Like they could turn it into a fight club where it turns into like blood sport mixed with deathmatch. I don't know. Like it's very cool. And that's kind of what I was going to lead to. I kind of hope it doesn't happen. And I think it's kind of a shadow in the, maybe it gets announced and kind of they tease Nick Gage, and that's where Atticus comes out and fully takes over of GCW. I don't know, like if it turns into a real show, that's what I kind of would hope to see, those Nick Gage kind of highlight some people, but I hope it does turn into an Atticus show.
What's your bets on a return of Gage in April? I know that's a ways away, but that's also really close. And I think all of us know nothing right now except for Gage is in good shape and he's working his way forward.
I could see it. I mean, I'm not, definitely wouldn't be surprised. Like if I see it, I would be like popping and cool to see, but I don't think it'd be like the most shocking thing of the whole collective.
Reed Harris Cooper saying we've suggested Vandal Invasion. But I think I think maybe a showcase of other hardcore companies is possible. I think MDK Club, in my mind, I have a feeling it's going to be hand-selected people from Nick Gage, something like that. I think this is close to Planet Death that was run primarily by Cologne, I believe, last time. I believe this is in that same vein. I'm hoping that if we don't see Nick in action, we can at least hear him on the microphone doing some commentary for maybe some of these matches. But I think my biggest hope is that it's unsanctioned. No kidding. I would like to see names that never frequent GCW come in for one night only, perform, tear the house down. I'm one of those people where it's like, tear down the walls. Let's have some fun. So my hopes are
bring back one name. That's all you want to see.
Oh no, I have a ton of people that okay. The best way I can put this is there's been several companies that have kind of went belly up over the last month or so. And I think there's a lot of talent out there that would be willing, if they had the opportunity, to bust ass for a death match here or there. I think under an MDK name, there's a possibility that we could possibly reach across those lines and do business. But I'm guesstimating and giving you what I really want. What I really want is an unsanctioned, truly independent show. And if that means Vandal 48 and we have a little MDK kind of thing get involved, then so be it.
I even want like bad production. Like it doesn't have to be clean, perfect.
New world order.
Let's just have like some sloppy. Yeah, like I would just like to see like a sloppy show, like to kind of like, as you said, they're kind of like unsanctioned. Like we're not tethered by any of this stuff. Like we're gonna put on like Nick Gage kind of show. Like yeah, that would be very cool to see.
I'm looking forward to it. And again, that's MDK. I'm gonna be there for that one. What do you think?
Oh yeah, if I'm still alive after not breaking my neck falling for Jun Kasai hours earlier. Not at $97 front row seats. What are you talking about?
Oh, he was talking about just expensive.
Oh, a sloppy show. Yeah, I guess the fan. I don't know. Me as a fan, you're right.
We are really fans, though. We're honest about it, but we understand sometimes some matches aren't always the greatest, and we are. You ought to see the newsroom behind the scenes with me and Frankie B, Screwball. Every now and then a shitty match comes through and you can see all of us like, oh, that's a miss. It's a total miss.
I want like, okay. So here's the kind of match I want to see, like the New Age Outlaws versus Cactus Jack and Terry Funk with the garbage trucks. I want to see just like, not like we're going to have a fight that doesn't even make it to the ring. We're going to fight around the horseshoe. Like, I want to see like a non-wrestling show. I'm going to see different, like the same shit for 3 days, 12 shows. Like I would like to see a whole different show and get creative and try it. Why not? Like I know why not. I know why not, because the $97 prices, but try to get creative a little bit. Like make it, GCW can make it fun for the fans, where it might not be the top of the line, top notch show, but they would make it one and memorable to talk about. Like those emo nights, dude. Like so those are like, I'm sorry, emo nights like were some of the funnest shows live, but they were like the non-hyped at the midnight slots of a collective. But it came out to be like that was the most fun card of the whole night, just because of how it turned out, of people singing and dressed up. Like that's not wrestling. I wouldn't want to pay $97 for front row for that shit either, but it was a part of the package, it was part of the show, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I think you could do something and get creative with it that's not looking like everything else.
See, that's going to be interesting too. So, I mean, you're just saying you had low expectations, ended up having fun, and it was more one of the more fun cards you had at that
At
weekend.
the Collective in LA. Yeah, the Collective
Wow.
LA. Like I got to see I forgot their team name, but Mao and Speedball going against Los Macizos at 2 a.m. Are you kidding me? Like, and then we have a break, like song break, and then like it was fun. Like like people are expecting you're paying high value ticket, but you're not getting it.
Cyan was asking if they said they haven't watched any of the emo fight shows. Should you go back? I would say number 1 was a blast for sure. B, was that the one you were at, or were you at the second
I was at
one?
the first one was in New York. That was a fun one in New York that was themed and had the concert and stuff. And then I was at I think the second or third one in LA for Collective. And yeah, like we had exactly like there we go. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I understand people like I don't want to pay $97 for this shit show, but look at like it. I don't know. Like it is what it is. Like I get the money situation, but I also think like if you know what you're kind of getting into, you're gonna have the time. If they do it right, you could have the time of your life there, man.
Then going on to Friday, we're gonna have our opener. Gringo Loco's World on Lucha is back. We'll kick off Friday, April 17th at 11 a.m. I don't believe we have any announcements for that one yet, but that's one I'm really looking forward to. And next, Josh Barnett's Bloodsport 14 at 3 p.m. As always, I'm curious on who's going to be on that card. I also think that Bloodsport will be as good as the announced names that'll be on there. I'd like to see 1 or 2 people maybe come back, maybe a Heart, and have her come back and just kill it. I think that would be one of those. I like intensity and I like effort, and I feel like she's always done both. I think Natty should come back.
I think Ross could come back for Bloodsport. Like, yeah, there's a lot of names. I would like to see Gabe Kidd again in Bloodsport.
Ooh, yeah. There's some good ones out there, come to think of it.
My big one, yeah. I'm putting it out there, putting in Brett's ear. Open the bank for Nakamura. Bring Nakamura in, Barnett. Come on now.
Well, let's see here. On to the next one, which is our main event of the weekend, Joey Janela's Spring Break 10 at 7 p.m. No announced matches. I don't think I've seen any announced names yet, but tickets are going fast on that one because everybody knows that's the show. And GCW and Joey Janela, Brett, they throw their full ass behind that show. Looking forward to seeing what's going on. Super happy that we're going to be able to be there live for that one. I don't know who to expect there. I don't know who the big name is. No idea. How do you follow up after Sabu? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
exactly. Like who's hanging out there in the atmosphere that we can give something equal to what we gave to Sabu? Like that's not going to be easy. Like always, you can't. Sabu is unique. You can't do anything like him. There's always going to be something different out there. Let's see. We have some names. Yeah, if you want to give some names, that would be fantastic. We have our first one as Jimmy Lloyd. I'm sure Jimmy Lloyd will be there. If he wears the pink Power Ranger outfit, I think it would be cool for him to be there. 100% with you, Cyan. Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne is fantastic. We've already had a couple saying Mandy Fernandez. Oh no, that's just Reed Harris Cooper twice. The Crow Fairy Tale RVD. That's actually a possibility, is putting RVD in there if he has the style for it. I'd have to find out, but he's at that age where he's going to take it easier on his knees and like ankles and stuff.
He's still doing JCW shows, man.
That's wild.
Like, that's that was a name I wanted to see last year, was RVD, but yeah, I'll definitely take him this year.
Ron Fuller. Let's see here. Let's see. Manny's there. RVD's there. So Reed knows some stuff. So, I mean, it's a possibility.
Yeah. Go back to that Death Painted Invitational. Yeah. It's not just, there'll be like 2 or 3 probably high profile death matches, but the other ones, like looking at the one from last year, it was like kind of just normal New Japan matches as well. So, yeah, I'm interested to see how that's going to turn into.
So we're thinking, I mean, you're thinking right now, it's either we're hoping it might be a tournament, but you're thinking it's more like NJPW with some matches, some tag, maybe some singles, and then they also break out into death match.
Yeah,
Okay.
near the end of it.
Okay. Well, fingers crossed it's the type of invitational that's a tournament. That'd be lovely.
Tournament sounds fun for sure.
Oh my goodness. A midnight tournament? Oh no, that's the 8 p.m. slot. So
Yeah.
we should talk about that for just a quick second too. How do you have NJPW Death Invitational and then follow it up with MDK Club? Like that's back-to-back death match shows. It's going to be kind of rough to have one and then top another.
Oh, we got to sit through 2 death match shows back to back.
Oh no. I'm just thinking.
As fans like have been dying for the death matches. Like no, like I think be that like we're into it. But that's why like I think it would kind of turn into this Atticus show. Who knows? Maybe Atticus finds some way to get involved with the Desperado Jun Kasai. I'm in for that. Atticus Jun Kasai one last time, maybe even. I don't know.
I'm for it. Here, will Johnny Bloodsport return? I'm into that name too.
Yeah,
he did fantastic last time. RVD has commented on this possibility, and I wouldn't get my hopes up. That's sad. He should listen to us more. We know what's right for him. All right. Our midnight show will be Juggalo Championship Wrestling Stranglemania, and that'll be the midnight on Friday, April 17th. So yeah, outside of that and Effie opening the next morning, thoughts?
You guys got me kind of excited for the Stranglemania show too. Like I saw some clips on it from years past, and some of the names this JCW show is doing. They got Mr. Anderson, they got James Storm, RVD. Like it sounds like a fun show. Like I am actually the whole collective is having me more excited overall than it did kind of last year. I think we're seeing a lot of variety, but also keeping it GCW friendly, like themed, and not getting too out of our own element to accommodate everybody. Like we kind of like it seems like this year, let's focus on our own and kind of what our fans will enjoy.
Well, I mean, if you had a chance at 10 shows, and you have, I don't know, 6 of those shows to being small companies, you're like, maybe I show up. But if you're a GCW fan and 6 of those companies are name brand GCW company or shows, you're probably going to go. And I think that's what maybe Brett had seen this last collective before that, is that maybe GCW branded shows are better off. And that's maybe why we're seeing Gringo Locos Lucha, MDK Club. Also, yes, and I'm wondering how much MDK Club is maybe somewhat like Bloodsport, just wrestling style. I don't know. I'm confused on that. I didn't get much in the way of answers yet, outside of there's going to be some hardcore and some death matches, but that's every GCW show.
I mean, I would like to see it, like I said, kind of hardcore underground, just like something different. Like I think that's why I'm excited for is the variety. I'm getting like New Japan, I'm getting Juggalo, which is coming on strong. I'm getting Bloodsport that I always love, the normals that we always love, but then we're finally getting the World on Lucha. We're getting the death matches. It seems like actual death matches. We get the Podermania at the beginning. Like we're getting all the good stuff. But like I said, for me, it's a variety. Like I feel like I'm going to be sitting through a lot of different stuff. Like that's where kind of last year collective, like sitting through a Progress show and then a Defy show. Like they're the same wrestling. It's still like nothing was really changed. It was just like logos, wrestler, like even most of the wrestlers were still kind of the same. So like felt like just watching regular, just a lot of matches, which I was thankful for, but I love the variety and I'm way more excited. There we go. I wouldn't even mind that for a one-off. Not a thing. Don't everyone else get crazy, but a one-off, that's kind of where I was leading to. I wouldn't mind seeing some like a crazy show like that. Like you got the music and everything going, do something different.
This is interesting here. This is one way that I've seen it before. No ring, no watch. That's fair. I do get that. If you can't afford the $500 to $2,000 for the ring, I mean, I get it. But no, I see what he's saying. I've been to some that they look like pit fighting type thing. You know what I mean? And unless you're in the front row, it's hard to see sometimes, and they're not always easy. But if it's done right, possibility. Big Capadon said, were there any other death matches here besides that NRB Lloyd? Yes, and actually, I just wanted to put up here.
Yeah.
Screwball answered Cole versus Rena, and Cole versus Rena versus Cole and Rena versus Murdoch Cologne. I think you and I were front row for both of those matches, and they were nuts. We were walking through glass. I mean, there was just glass at our feet like crazy. I just remember looking, and it looked like it snowed on the ground.
I just remember we saw the bar rope, like, oh shit, someone's gonna get hurt, and poor birthday boy got hurt. No, it was Effie that got hurt for Jimmy for his birthday.
All right, here we had that. Let's see. So, yeah, that's actually it for Collective. Was there anything else you want to talk about before we run into our next little?
Let me just double check one last quick look, see if there's any last updates before. Yeah, I don't have anything right now so far.
Screwball said it too. I don't know how you do no ring, but with traditional seating, that's the difficult part when both are on the ground and, you know, he's got him in like a stranglehold and, you know, he's about to tap. Only so many see that. That can
down the
sometimes
rope.
be difficult.
Well,
what he's saying is, since the stage is on the floor instead of lifted in the air on the ring, it's hard for second, third, fourth, fifth row to see when they go to the ground. You know what I mean?
All right, I'm gonna be very fair too. I'm gonna double checking here before I open my mouth because I always do that wrong here. The MDK show is a midnight show, guys.
Yep.
Like, calm down. It's not like primetime WrestleMania. It is midnight at Thursday night
on a Thursday. Yeah. Who knows what it's gonna be?
I want.
If I know more, I'll tell everybody. I really have just heard what I told you, and that's that, unfortunately. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that was it for the Collective, unless there was anything else you wanted to mention, or if anybody else wanted to say anything. Now is a good time.
Okay, 11:59. Sorry, not midnight. There we go. It's 3 a.m. even. There we go. I like that. It's 3 a.m. Ash. Nothing good happens at 3 a.m. Sorry. See?
That's the truth.
Let's make it one of those shows, man. Let's have fun. Ash, get in there. No.
3 a.m. is the witching hour.
Poor Ash, man. He's going to be dying that weekend. We're going to have to bring him lots of coffee.
Oh, there's going to be several others just dead on our feet. You know how that's going to go. Ash will be dead. Brett will be dead. Just don't talk to him. Just throw coffee and cookies at them. If you do that, they'll smile maybe if you're lucky.
Oh, you might get a grunt out of them.
Yeah, just an approving grunt.
All right. Well, to get us excited for the return of the Gringo Locos World on Lucha, I picked the trios match from the first Hammerstein show. Any match I kind of like, I used to was kind of, there you go, Monsters in and out for Ash. When I was kind of getting like people that like liked wrestling but never saw GCW, I was like literally asking like, what kind of style of wrestling do you want? Because like GCW, as I was saying, like variety wrestling, like they have everything you need. Like if they say they like classical wrestling, I'd put on like a speedball match for them. Like, but so a lot of people pick like they like the lucha, they like the CMML and stuff. So this match for me is like top of the line. Every single spot was hit till the end. No offense, sorry. Every spot but one, but it was for me like the go-to match. I show everybody that shows GCW what lucha can be and is done in GCW. So yeah, I picked that match from the first Hammerstein here. Yeah, so there's I forgot who I had up. Hold on, let me bring it back up here. Who was in the match here? I know we got a Gringo, ASF, or Arez. Hold on.
Sorry. A lot of people in this one.
Laredo Kid, Flamita, and yeah, Bandito was correctly in there. I thought so. Yeah, so the teams are Gringo Loco, Flamita, Arez versus Bandito, ASF, and Laredo Kid.
Rock and roll.
With the green mask. ASF without the mask. And of course, Laredo Kid in the red.
Ooh, we got a jib.
The honor of the Mexican mask.
Yeah, this.
Where's the jib at, Ash? Did someone break it? Oh, look at that. I love the shots.
Sorry, yeah, it is a 3 versus 2 match here.
Man,
I forgot. Bandito and Laredo Kid are 2v3 here.
Man, look at those views. Oh, there we go.
This is a very definitely. Had the jib at Hammerstein
Yep.
last year.
Of course, we will see Blake Christian in action later on tonight, but
Love the
right now,
jib, bro.
Juarez going to
Something about it makes
start out
everything
here
look
with
better.
Laredo Kid.
It gives it a Ring of Honor feel, but it's not a Ring of Honor camera. I don't have a better way to put it.
This match had one of the first like holy shit moments I've ever like been a part of live and seen in GCW.
Oh, that's right. You were there live.
Yeah, first time I really traveled for. I had to. They made it. It was a big deal. First Hammerstein show. Reason to travel to New York. Yeah, I traveled there with the family.
Ooh.
And now Arez.
Come on.
So
Bandito.
crazy now. El Clone versus Bandito.
Three
AEW.
amigos. 2.
So happy for Arez to be working in AEW, man.
Yeah, get well soon, Arez.
No, he's back. He just made his return.
Oh,
He
really?
finally
This,
kind of like
this past
big time
week or two?
debuted. Yeah, this last week.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah, he was about to debut, and then he kind of got injured, and then he finally was able to make his return.
Give it to us.
You do not.
Like
That
this
was
match
weird.
for Lucha, yeah, like every single spot connected and was perfectly done and executed.
Wow, that was a weird way for him to go out. He's just like, the hell with it, I'm gone.
It's Lucha rules, Lucha tag rules, 1 in, 1 out.
Forgot about ASF. Quick career, done.
Let's forget about him. Let's keep
Exactly.
it that way.
Moving on.
Arez has crowds losing their minds. Yeah, and he's only done 40% of what he's done.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, Arez still has a lot in the library that hasn't even been seen on TV yet.
In comes the demonic Flamita.
You know, Reed's right. The ring almost does look a touch small by about 2 feet or so.
I think it's a 18 or 16.
Ugh.
Probably a 16.
16. I don't know. If Ash comes on here and says it's a freaking 22, I'm gonna.
No. It definitely is not. I don't think GCW's ever used a 20. I mean, I could be completely wrong on that. Maybe once or twice a 20, but most of the time, I would say they're 18 or 16. It's a Chad ring, yeah. So
Oh, it's a Chad ring. It's probably a solid 14 then.
Okay, maybe. Okay, I take that back. That does change my answer.
12 and
I changed my
12 and a half.
Chad ring.
I didn't
offense,
notice
Chad.
one of the poles were missing, Ash. I should have thought that was a Chad
18,
ring.
yeah. I thought it was 18
Oh, okay.
too, yeah. It didn't look
Okay.
small live. That spot is ridiculous. That is one of the most craziest spots right there. Just jumps out to the ring 1 foot.
What's up, Gooch? Good to hear from you tonight.
Remember that one ring that they had at the Topeka, what was that place called? Pika Lounge? John Wayne Murdoch versus Vance Warner?
Is that the one that had the
Blake
piece
Christian
of wood?
versus Jordan? Yeah, they barely like Jordan's still holding on his hands like he's across the ring already.
I felt
Mike
like
with
the
that
ring.
You did a good job,
Remember-
Mike.
Do you remember the match with Nick Wayne and trying to think of who it was?
Osprey?
Yeah, that ring looks small too.
Yeah, that was about a 16-footer.
Actually, we talked too much. We were watching that over at your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them in position for Gringo Loco. Off the ropes, he
Yeah,
comes with the
same
left
thing. Big
hook.
Capadon saying cool filming this like it's spinning around. Yeah, that's the jib. We love the jib.
Very creative maneuver right there. Teamwork.
Oh, look at that. World on GCW split screen sponsored by GCWmerch.com.
On the ropes. And wait a second.
Live action. ASF was taking a risk.
That sounded
Before
pretty
gets
good.
caught, though, by his opponents.
This one was just look at this.
Nice.
This
The old heat
match
hall.
had so many spots I had never seen before.
Oh, you know what? And let's see here. I think I saw Reed saying maybe the drapes are too high, which is causing the ring mat to look a touch smaller.
Oh my
I don't
god,
know.
Ash with the ring disc, the half the size to the ground. Like I've seen some of those ones. Those are brutal. Those low rings, those are that's pretty cool. Like to see live. I actually want to say GCW maybe had one in Vegas that was low.
The first one you went? No, not the first one you went to.
No, it's Cardona versus Stackhouse. Look at that, Jesus. I want to say Cardona versus Stackhouse. That ring in Vegas was like super small.
Now butterflying the arms. Oh, maybe a
Jeez, Flamita, man.
Tiger Driver with a little extra.
Yeah, there was a little extra. All right, a little hot sauce on that one.
Arez now inside the ring.
6 men inside.
Love Chad Mins. He's such a troll sometimes on Facebook. It's hilarious.
He needs to get some control of this one.
Here we go.
The venue they kicked us out of. Was that the meet? Yeah, the second meet show, I believe that ring was like a small, like half the size, like it was like to my thighs.
There we go, guys.
ASF, Laredo, Kid, and Bandito standing tall inside the ring, and now outside of the ring as well, soaring to the floor.
Wonder why
it was a versus one, Screwball. I'm pretty sure it was a versus one on that one.
Oh, there we go. Producer Ash says we use lower rings in Albuquerque, the Roxy, wherever the ceiling is
makes
low.
Sense. Wow, those little things.
In this building.
In opposite corners, ASF and Laredo Kid.
Oh, read that. That was a long time ago. That was like myself and GCW. That was a nice CM Punk debuted in AEW. We're all watching it in line at the parking lot.
Oh, here we go.
The rowboat.
Of their opponents, and now Bandito and Flamita.
Oh, up on the shoulders, Bandito.
Oh.
Shoulders are down.
Lucha wrestling,
Lucha,
man.
Yep. That Lucha, man.
You were thinking the same thing. You're like, only Lucha, you know?
Yep.
Laredo Kid sent to the floor by Arez.
There's so much going on. I hope people understand this is what I see, and I try to make notes on it, and it's just too much going on at one time.
Bandito and Flamita left inside.
Yeah, the crowd was hot at this match. I believe this was like the second or third match of the night. Yeah.
Stares down demonic Flamita.
Forearm shot as they exchange.
There we go.
Forearms in
Boom.
the center of the
Boom.
ring.
Just break it down now. It's Bandito. Nope. Over the top, grabs the waistlock, standing switch, step on the floor.
Step on the toes to get out of that. Like, I love those little changes. Like, as you said, like in the Cologne Kasai match, like Kasai dropping Cologne right on the tubes on the ropes. Like, that's something we don't see right there.
Yeah. And sometimes what we're not seeing are just old school classic tricks. Like a stomp on the toes like that. That's just an old school classic trick, you know?
That's what I love about Gresham. Gresham, when he plays those mind tricks, it's like, I'm going to hit you high, and they cover up high, and he goes low. Like, I love those little details and little changes of pace. It's like, it keeps the matches fresh, and it shows psychology instead of just boom, 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 go, go, go.
Now, didn't we see Flamita in LA most recently?
I don't think recently, but
I swear that was
we
who
saw
we
him one
saw.
time. I could be wrong. I didn't go this last LA show, so you guys might be right. I didn't go that last one.
I won't look it up, but I have a
I can't remember it off the top of my head.
Overhand chop connects.
All right, I have it.
Lighting up the chest of Laredo Kid.
Mayonnaise commercials on AAA television.
Oh,
Arez is so smooth, and man, look at this. This is crazy. I love that.
People don't realize until it's up close how fast they're really going.
You see Ares's head snap forward with the impact of that drop kick.
No, you did not get.
Nope.
What's it called?
Okay, Flamita.
Yeah. Yes, ZMZO, I agree. Bandito had a stellar year in Ring of Honor and AEW.
I feel like I need to watch more TV wrestling again. I'm getting tired of watching my GCW wrestlers leave me.
I like Ring of Honor. I like the talent that I'm obviously using. Blake Christian, Alec Price, Jordan, Mason. Yeah. I want the presentation to be old school, gritty, not like the little darker venues.
Ring of Honor black.
Exactly.
Black and red.
I think it could do good kind of by itself if they kind of used it by itself, but them being kind of like right after or beginning of the night is kind of hard to keep the crowd into it and to get them good and have it come across TV good too.
So I'm not gonna lie, I love the scramble. I would have taken Gringo versus Bandito in a singles match.
I
would
think
have
that
taken it.
happened like just
It
right
did.
before this.
Yeah.
I know he was on his. I think he had matches too against. Oh my goodness, I'm using some names here. I forgot the names.
Kicking away at the head of Bandito, that sends him out of the ring.
Dorado.
Lindsay.
Massacre. Yeah. Yeah, Lindsay Dorado.
Yeah. There's so many
those
Dorados.
Texas ones, yeah. Those Texas shows that they were doing around that time. This is the craziest spot I've ever seen. One of the craziest spots. This is where I allowed my son. We told him where he could enjoy himself, use some cuss words. This is where he decided to use his first cuss words of the night.
This was it? Oh, now I hear him every 5 seconds.
Oh my God, yeah.
He's like my son when he started learning how to cuss. It was just every other word.
Look at this.
Oh, I love
Look
it.
at this.
Oh.
He goes to me, Dad, what the fuck is this? It's awesome. Watch. And then the crowd just went crazy.
ASF standing on his shoulders.
Oh.
Dangerous.
Oh.
Dangerous.
Big power bombs. Bandito gets a running start here, but it's Gringo Loco.
All right. All right.
Look at the place just erupts right now.
I like how Bandito has that pointed like bandana type thing. It's so unique.
The bandit.
Imagine when he got that idea. He's like, no one has that. I'm a genius. Yeah, I mean, think about it. Like, there's so many lucha masks over, the last 80 to 100 years. When he gets something.
I remember leaving this match thinking, like, how is anyone going to follow this the rest of the night?
Oh, well, that's the problem. How do you follow like 6 talented men?
Yeah, this was crazy live.
His opponent's held on the floor.
So next time we get Gringo on, I know he's dodged this question twice. I gotta ask him a third time. He's never told us what the ending spot was supposed to be. We'll get there. Yeah.
Well, he hasn't dodged it. I think we just
no.
Sides. Yeah.
He told us the first time. Oh, I love the slingshot.
Oh.
That slingshot spot is so cool too.
Man.
I think I caught it live. I'm like, dude, he slingshot. Look, he lifted up the middle rope like that. Like, yeah, that was crazy. The first time I think we asked Gringo, he said he wasn't going to tell us yet because he still hasn't had a chance to perform it. The second time, I think he said he hasn't done it yet. I don't think we've seen it yet or not. I don't know. We gotta hold his hands to the fire now.
He's cooking it in a pot. He hasn't opened the lid yet to us.
Hopefully, we'll get it this year. All right, so this is the spot, unfortunately.
I'm pro.
Don't let this.
I want more lucha.
But right now, he and Gringo
I love when they get on the post.
On the top rope and the ring post.
Yeah, don't let this spot ruin it, folks. This was a fantastic match. I hate it.
Quick recovery.
Yeah. Smart way, good. Like I hate how that overshadowed that
was
night.
The ending.
Exactly. You had 120 spots that match. 119 of them hit flawlessly. The ending is brutal, but I love it still. I don't care.
So yeah, what did you say this was? Match 2?
Yeah, I believe it was match 2 of Hammerstein.
Man, that was badass. So random collective thoughts. Reed, I'm so sorry. I'm almost scared to hear what those are. Cyan was just saying here real quick.
Yes.
Yes,
we need a return. Yes.
I would love to see the return of Guy Steele. That would be fantastic. What a weird little phenomena that was, wasn't it?
My favorite wrestler for like a month.
Okay, so I'll tell you something a little funny. When Guy Steele came out to Vegas and they didn't have air conditioning, the inside of the place was 100, 105. It was nasty. And Steele has that mask on And when he bent down to pick up or grab his opponent, you could literally see water, sweat just running out of the eye holes of this mask. And later on, passed out. Yeah, later on, passed out backstage from heat exhaustion. So, yeah, there's there's all kinds of fun little stories out there.
It was like pouring out of his mask, man.
I don't actually know who it is, Ziemzo.
Whoa! Spoiler! Yeah, hold up. I didn't even know who it is yet. Insider information.
That's good though. I don't know honestly who it would be.
I don't know who it is either. I'm being dead honest. Like I have no idea. Like me and you were trying to figure it out too. It was like it's got to be somebody that could do a 450, so that limits the pool right away. And it is a male, and I only know that because one of my people in my group dressed up as Spider-Man, and he came over to him and said, "Spider-Man's cool." Oh, many thought it was Johnny GCW. Yeah, didn't know that. I thought that was one of the names we were saying too, but I don't know. That's interesting. Taller person too, probably around 6 foot or so. Yeah, so that might eliminate Johnny. I don't know. Maybe not. I didn't have my ruler with me when I saw him go by. That's where I think Screwball. I think it's been 2 different people at least. And you know what? Somebody traveling with a mask and some clothes, that would be amazing to go, hey, we're in Houston. Do you want to be Guy Steele tonight? Oh, that would be fantastic. We need a reveal. Yes, Reed, that was a great one. We definitely need a return of Guy Steele that night. Well, then we have 2 upcoming shows. I was wondering if maybe we could preview one and then maybe break into a second or a third match, or how do you want to? Do you want to preview both shows, or how do you want to do it? Yeah, I say we preview Leon Slater. That'd be awesome. Preview both shows, and then we'll end off watching Otis versus Tremont of Tournament of Survival from, I believe it was last year. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. All right. So our first upcoming show of this weekend, this will be on Saturday, January 17th, GCW's Code of the Streets from Gillies in Dallas, Texas. The first match we're going to talk about here just real quick, Megan Bain versus Priscilla Kelly. I wrote here, this is a fight I really want to see. Even better if we saw Megan fight for a championship soon. I'm happy we still see her at GCW. I'll just put that there. I believed in her abilities, and I still believe she will fly higher. Priscilla had a great performance against Shotzi. She plays a crazy girl very well. What are your thoughts here between these two? I agree. I want to see the Priscilla Kelly we saw versus Shotzi against Megan Bain. Obviously, I'm not asking for the glass and everything, but we need to see that energy, that spark, that fight. And you made a good statement there. We haven't seen Megan in a while. Like, who maybe is facing this one? Or like, I would say Priscilla Kelly was like the heel against Shotzi, bringing out the fire, and like she's starting to turn heelish. Like maybe it's a further along this kind of heelish, or even just for this match to make her the very clear heel against Megan Bain. Have her cut a promo like, hey, you've had this thing, this do or die championship for a year. Like, why don't you use it? Why don't you put it online against me? Someone who is going to use it for this company, who's wrestled more lately for this company than you. Like, I would love to see something like that to kind of build some more interest into this match. As Reed was saying, and yes, you guys are saying in the chat here, like this weekend has a lot of implications on Collective and a lot of stuff just moving forward. But also in that same time, you also progress the thing, the do or die Rumble with Priscilla Kelly against Atticus Cogar. She's got a match coming up soon too. Like I would love to see that kind of play into effect, but also it would tie up a loose end for the last year with this do or die and Megan Bain, and we can stop talking about it as well. Like it could do a lot of things in one match for the future and to close up a lot of loops. I'm hoping for a lot of stuff from this match. I actually kind of got a lot of expectation storylines hopefully come out of it, and we don't just get a single happy Priscilla Kelly again and la-di-da against Megan Bain. Like I don't want that. I want to see a fiery Priscilla Kelly here. I want to see a Megan Bain ass whooping. I want to see her get in that ring and grab a hold of Priscilla and just whoop her from one end to the other, and then grab a microphone and say, Atticus, I'm coming for you.
Just,
Give us some sort of tension, some sort of like tie up this loose end. Why not? Like at this point, we have like it's like I mentioned last night. You already had somebody cash in last year's do or die before the year prior's do or die. So let's keep this momentum going and tie up some loose ends and get fans excited for what's coming up in the future.
that's right.
Instead of it just being a throwaway spotlight match of two famous names, make it worth our while.
That's right. And don't tease us. Don't buy us ice cream and then forget our phone numbers.
Do tease us at least this way. At least give us a tease of a cash in. At the very minimum, we have to have a mention or a tease of it.
Our next match here, I have Gringo Loco versus Samurai del Sol. I just wrote here, incoming banger, period. Thanks again for Gringo coming on the show recently. I will say that. I don't know what to expect here. I just know that it's going to be lucha greatness to the 10th power.
FKA, formerly known as Callisto, Samurai del Sol, Gringo. This has, as you said, it's going to be a banger, show stealer. It's going to be special. Callisto's a different kind of animal, like Bandito. Like I think, as you said, you wish Bandito Gringo could have carried that match at Hammerstein. Like this one is going to be a very similar style matchup, and it's going to be fun to watch. I'm excited for this one. I don't know about the history of it too. Yeah, I kind of heard you say something, or someone mentioned a couple weeks ago about history between these two. I'd love to see a quick little video, or Gringo cut a quick little promo to get us excited for it. Even I'm excited.
ZMZO said Megan should pull off the Megan mask from Atticus. Okay, so here was my idea: is I think Megan should come out in an Atticus mask and then cash in. Like you think you had me and you're in my head. I'm now in your head.
I want to see her come out to a Joey Janela mask with the hair and everything, like how Atticus did, and kind of double swerve.
It's possible. You never know.
Come out in the arm sling, like, hey, like KJ just fucked up Joey's arm, and then boom.
So the next is Shotzi Blackheart versus Emerson Jane. I wrote here that Emerson's last weekend at GCW 2 weeks ago was rough, and we were honest about it. We love her, so we hope it turns around this coming weekend. What were your thoughts on Shotzi versus Emerson? And will this go into a hardcore match is my second question.
I think it definitely should be. I think Shotzi is, as long as she wants to keep it going, should kind of still keep it going, and Emerson would be the perfect opponent for her to do it. I wasn't hard on Emerson. I loved Emerson. Everything Emerson did that weekend. I'm actually kind of hoping this is a spotlight match for Emerson here. I think she has a lot to show out and step out in this match against Shotzi. So I'm actually kind of going to be watching Emerson and what she has more to showcase more than Shotzi in this one. But I think it's going to be a good match.
I think it's crazy that Emerson Jane's been running around the country for at least 3 weeks, I think, at this point, because we saw her on the New Year's Eve show. And again, she's from Scotland, so she's running around making her rounds in America. So keep going, Emerson. We want to see you succeed. Our next match, Effie versus KJ Orso. Some of us pronounce it differently. I could see Effie and KJ having a long-term feud. The serious wrestler and KJ challenging Effie to go to his dark side to fight him. I could see KJ pulling it out of him over time. Maybe that's where we see the heel turn from Effie. I don't know. What are your thoughts on this match? And do you think that KJ could pull evil Effie out?
I hope so. I like that idea. Like Atticus got into KJ's mind and was able to infiltrate it, and maybe KJ got to learn some things and able to infiltrate Effie's mind. Effie's crash out, I'm all here for. Like I said, that rumble of him just like the vibe, like literally like the scream of him just like knowing he lost the belt and he's losing everything that he had over the last year. I want to see. I'm excited for this Effie comeback. Like whether it be heel or I think it obviously turns heel, but KJ bringing it out of him would be cool for KJ's character and obviously very good for Effie. And I think that would be a good feud for both of them. Like right now, Effie's on the downstream. Let him kind of use his name to get KJ more over than he is as a heel with that assholeness of his. And yeah, I think that's a good pairing for both of them to kind of elevate what their future holds in GCW.
I feel this could be a fighting type thing where KJ is literally pulling it out of Effie by beating on him and reminding him that everybody has left him and his friends aren't here anymore, and how the fans turned on him and they wanted him to lose his championship and they figured he was done and yada yada. And he tells Effie, you need to go to this place. You need to find who you used
Like
to
I
really
did.
be. Yes.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, and there's power in that, Effie. And if you want to take your power back, you're going to have to look at the real you. You're going to have to do the shadow work. Now, that's one way. The second way could be he's the devil on his shoulder. And he's like, you could do this. You could go here. And he does it without using force. So there's some interesting ways to do it. But I could see where KJ's like, Effie, I was just like you. And then I hit a point where I'd realize the fans wanted only this from me. They didn't want the real me. They wanted this. And I gave them that. And when I took it away, they walked away from me also. They didn't want me. They wanted my product.
And he's more successful now than he was this Fuego.
Correct. And he says, do you want to make money, Effie? Let me show you how to make money in this industry. What did that take, B? 2 minutes, 3 minutes?
Yep. I agree. I'm all in for that. That's kind of what I wanted to see him do with Joey, but it seemed like maybe that's moved on, or maybe they do kind of come back to Joey. Maybe Joey's kind of the one that's used as a foil this time again with Effie to kind of further Effie's past history with him and the company to further that anger along. I don't know. I'm all in on Effie. Effie versus Izzy would be funny. But yeah, I'm all in on this Effie storyline and just meltdown. The crash out. I'm sorry, Effie. I'm here for it.
Okay, so this one I'm wondering if it was made for me. Cruel versus Dmitry Alexandrov. Welcome to GCW, Dmitry. No lie, this was one of my picks that I wanted over here in GCW. So I'm hopeful that he comes in and kills it, and I'm hopeful that Cruel continues the unstoppable monster kind of Kane-like character that Brett has kind of been giving him at GCW right now. So as long as both have a good showing, there shouldn't be a loser here. Just work your asses off, boys.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm the same way. I want to see Dimitri in GCW. I'm excited to see what he's able to do. This is, I know, one name you've been asking for. I agreed. I've been wanting to see him as well. And yeah, him versus Cruel, that's a perfect spot for him to make an impact and make an impression on GCW fans.
I first saw him over on the Chains. So yeah, No Holds Barred, had him on a couple of times. I'm like, this guy's good. And it's only a matter of time. And here we are. So yeah, I'm really happy about this one, especially if Brett's looking into changing some faces, getting some new blood in, like he was saying. This would be one of those newer blood, will say, that is a solid performer. Looking forward to it.
Yep.
On to our next match, the GCW Ultra Violent Championship. We have Matt Tremont going against Otis Cogar. Your prediction for that match? We've kind of been heavy on Otis. Do you think it's going to be Otis taking the championship from Tremont here?
I think this is going to be the start of Vandal 48 taking over that MDK Club show. I think this is going to be kind of the start of it, and them cutting the promo saying, hey, MDK Fight Club or whatever they were called, him and Tremont Gage, and all, like, that era is done. Like, it's the era of the Vandals now. And I think it's going to be a brutal match. I don't think Tremont's going to give it up easily. I have a feeling this is going to be where we hopefully start to see Vandal 48 bleed into everything GCW. I guess I'm going to. Oh God, I want to come back to the Atticus, the new videos and series promo too, but we'll come back to that. Go ahead.
You know what? I didn't get a chance to cue that up, or we would have probably watched it and talked about it. Did you see any of it?
Yeah. It's
okay.
Interesting.
Thoughts?
It's out there. It's interesting. Like, it's different. It's not what I expected. I don't think it's what a lot of people expected. And I think obviously we're not going to know much now out of this 25-part series, but I'm hoping to see in episode 2 the payoff that we saw some stuff in episode 1, get some feedback and some payoff there. I think he said it's something that you're going to have to keep track of and notice all these little details for fans like me that always likes to see these little details and intricacies and callbacks and everything. I'm very excited to see what he has in store, but it is a trip. Observer Award is something else for sure.
So then a lot of people are asking, why do we feel like this match is a more credible threat than other matches to Tremont? I think what's going on here is that Atticus is in the A1 king position right now. And the fact that both him and Napier love to get involved in other matches makes me think that for a championship belt, and the fact that they're heels probably means that there will be some form, given the fact that the match is of the highest importance. I see Vandal 48 coming out. My question is, does Matt Tremont have any friends? That's what I want to know. Why do faces never have friends? We gotta, give him one, even if it's just a beat down 2-on-3. Give him a friend, give him a pal, because that can carry into other shows.
And see, this is where I think, someone like
Bear.
KJ. Yeah.
Bear comes out for Tremont. That, if he has dates available, that could keep Tremont and Bear going without having any lag that happens after a performer loses a belt. You know how they kind of.
And Atticus and Bear still have their one-on-one coming up.
So that would keep Tremont up here if there was a loss, instead of having him go into the shadows for a couple weeks. Unless that's what he wants.
This is one I wouldn't mind seeing. I know we got the next match. We're going to say Atticus versus Manders, but I think the main event's going to be the Ultraviolet belts. And here's where I would like to see KJ kind of mess Effie up, and Effie's unable to do anything. He had to be escorted out of the building and go to the hospital because whatever KJ did to him, and Atticus beat up Manders, and Manders is unable to come out and help. Like, everybody that's available to help Tremont is unavailable because of all the shit that Vandal 48 did. And Tremont has nobody to come out because of that. And I would love to see that kind of play out. Yeah. And Bear coming out of nowhere would make sense, but I think it would take away from what I would like to see as the ending.
Again, just throwing ideas out there. The show starts. We find one of Matt's friends was beat to shit in the back room, and they show him laid out. 2 matches in, another one of Matt's friends are fucking laid out. Maybe a little Vandal 48 shirt laid across him. 3rd one laid out, 4th one, and then we go to the main event, and Matt's out of friends, and Vandal 48 just does their thing, and that would be a nice takeover.
Like, literally, like, hound him, like, prey on him, like, circle him. Like, Tremont is literally a lone wolf dying, and these pack of Vandals are coming in and just getting the last kill and dominating everything. Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, we're following you like wolves would follow prey, and we know eventually you're going to tire out. We have the numbers. We have the time. You don't. Keep walking. That took less than a minute. There's ideas here. You just have to think about it a little bit. I'm sure there's some fantastic things that could be cooked in. So we have that one. Again, I have my Cogar shirt on for tonight, just because I don't know if we're talking like we're talking. Maybe I should have left it for next week.
Nah, I think now's the time to do it. You wear it next week and Otis wins the belt, you're going to be a front runner.
That's we can say is you should have listened to us last week kind
now
of thing.
We can, because you're wearing the shirt. Now we can do it.
Yeah, we'll have to get a little screen capture or something. Okay.
Zion, Joey is not on this show, Joey. Zion, sorry. Joey's not on the show. But I mean, he might be around, knowing that Megan Bain's on this show. I wouldn't be surprised to see Joey there. But maybe that's where Joey kind of goes with the Effie thing. And Effie, maybe that's where Joey gets kind of preoccupied.
So, yes, Cyan said, is Joey on the show? We got that. Bam Margera would be a fantastic way to go also. Hell, at this point, put all 3 of them together. Don't give a damn. I really don't.
Margera. Bam Margera's MTV guy. Come on.
Reed, you ass.
That was funny.
Yeah, that's what happens as it gets later into the evening over here. Our next match, the GCW Championship. Atticus Cogar versus One Called Manders. I have Atticus has One Called Manders as a challenger at the next show. They haven't met in singles action since TOS 666 in the first round, that bunkhouse match. Also, there's a hell of a size difference between the two of them. Manders also has the look and confidence of a champion now more than ever. I feel like he could possibly take this title, if anyone. I don't see it in the cards, but I think that Manders could easily pry it if he wants to. What are your thoughts on this one?
I kind of hope they make mention of the history. Like, as you said, last time we saw them, that was kind of like the young pups of Atticus and Manders. And we saw, like, I made mention to this when we were watching Atticus versus Cologne last week, where I think that was the match. Atticus started getting cheered on pretty heavily in AC and started the face turn way back when and earned the respect of the crowd, and seeing Manders kind of lose it. And it's so completely opposite now. Like Manders is the one in charge. Atticus has grown tremendously as well, and he's doing his own thing and his own person in Vanda 48. So I would love to, like, this is just to see go back to watch their first match in Bunkhouse Brawl to what this match turns out to, and seeing the growth in both of them. I'm really looking forward to it. Manders, any other night, I would be rooting for him, but it's too early in Atticus's run. I want to see what Atticus could do, and I think now might not be the time for Manders, but also this could be where Effie kind of comes in and costs Manders again for a second time with the belt, trying to protect him and help his back. Who knows? Like it's so cool to finally talk about in every match we've had, like all these different possibilities where I think, we might know the ending of this one, but how they get there is going to be very fun to see. But that would be cool. The Manders fuck everything up, and nope, I'm the world champion now. We're taking back ownership of GCW. That would be kind of cool too.
You know what's great? I had a flashback for a minute, B. You and me just for a second talk, and I know there's a couple thousand that'll end up hearing this once it's all said. 3 years ago, we've been at it 3.5 years. 3 years ago, dude, we never talked about possibilities of storylines. It was just, hey, this guy had a match, 9 matches, and we're done. There was no affecting match. Houston didn't affect Dallas the next night. Those things didn't happen. And we begged.
If they did happen in the wrong way for us.
But we begged and we asked for storylines, not only for us to chew on, but the fact that fans need that. It's what gives a lot of matches purpose. We know it's just theater, but we need those things. It kind of helps us. So it's really nice to see that. I mean, we've basically talked about storyline potential for all of these matches so far, because it's available to us now.
Yeah, there's that whole card, like just going down it, like every match could bleed into the other. Like it could be one of those continuous shows where there's no video breaks and montages. They could literally go just 3 hours of straight, just literally like one, like run-ins and angles and matches. Like it's very fun to be able to talk about. And I hate, we give Atticus credit. Atticus being champion and coming back to GCW is giving a lot of these conversations a light to talk about.
The effort matters. Another way I can say this is go look at Bustin' the Brain. We were on the podcast on them constantly. You need to get music. You need to get promos in. You need to get matching gear. And they did. And they locked everything else in, and here they are on TV doing their thing. They are truly their own thing, not just a throw together team now. You can see the effort. You can see how well they get along and what they do. Yeah, that's kind of what we want to see is effort. And it's sad, like we said earlier, we see these guys improve and then they move on. And it's so sad to say goodbye. It really does wear on you after several years. No lie.
We're going to have to start a Ring of Honor Impact Wrestling podcast after this to cover Cardona's WWE, sorry. To cover Mance Warner and Bear over at Impact. Ring of Honor got the Blake Christian, Charles Mason, the Buster and the Brain. Like strongly considered it at one time, looking at doing some TV, like applying what we do here to TV wrestling. But I don't know, man. Let's see here. Yep. Clown said it. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. A match is a house. The foundation is the story. The house will only be as strong as the foundation it's built on. That is correct, sir. Absolutely correct. Also, just wanted to mention, set to appear will be Vengador. I want to go ahead and just say we were calling him the White Power Ranger at the show because we didn't really, fantastic wrestler. Really looking forward to seeing him again. We were front row right there in that corner, and no shit, he's on another level. I'm not gonna lie. You know how it is when you see a wrestler he's on another level. He, enjoy him while you can, guys. Get his signature. Said it about Vikingo. Said it about quite a few others. He's going to be good as gone within a year. Easy.
So I know he's announced, but not a person announced for his match. I would like to see him face a local kind of up and comer. I don't know, after all these years, maybe still an up and comer, but Gino Medina would be a very good opponent for Vengador in Dallas. I would love to see Gino Medina. That he kind of wrestled on that Texas, like a lot of the low key shows, like they're in the little small little low key building.
Not
Texas.
Rivera. Not
No,
Gino
not
Rivera.
He was a
Okay.
taller one that was a lot more smooth, like had like a little bit more flashy and smooth. Gino's kind of like the Tony Deppen. Like
Yeah.
Gino Rivera was kind of like the Tony Deppen. Gino Medina, I would compare like almost like a like a taller like Randy Orton, kind of like he was just so smooth and solid in the ring, kind of like a Jordan Oliver. That's
Nice.
very good comparison. Like Gino Medina would be a good opponent for Vengador, I think.
Huh. All right, then do you want to do, we'll do this other preview real quick for the Sunday show. This will be Sunday, January 18th, GCW's Crime Wave from Wave in Wichita, Kansas. I thought that was cool. They chose the name as Crime Wave. I've also never heard of a venue just called Wave.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. They put it together. Crime is Vandal 48 takes over that night.
All right, then our first match here, we have the Cowboy Way, one called Manders and Thomas Shire going up against Unsigned and Don't Care. I believe that's Gary J and Anakin Murphy. I wrote in here, I think this is Cowboy Way pummeling Unsigned to death, or we see an interesting battle of strength versus wits. I think Cowboy Way goes over for the push. They have an established tag team that needs to go places. Would love them to become the modern day Blackjacks. What were your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I'm interested in this match. I thought it was very funny because on my timeline, I saw this match announced, Unsigned, Gary J and Anakin Murphy as a team, literally underneath in another company. Anakin Murphy versus Gary J in another company. Like the tag team is going against each other. I'm excited to see them back. Anakin won me over in Chicago. I think that was the first time we saw him last week. So I'm interested. I like the tag team, the Unsigned and Don't Care. I want to see them. Yeah, I want to see how crazy they get. And this is not going to be the typical tag team match. I think this is going to get crazy in a lot of different ways, and I'm excited. And I think the same way Cowboy Way has a lot to kind of a lot of momentum moving, like in JCW and in GCW that we've seen. So yeah, them as a tag team could make a lot of waves in GCW.
Reed said Unsigned and Don't Care are a stable. Reed, who's in the who else is that? Oh, of course he answers. Gary J, Aaron Williams, Anakin Murphy.
That was
Did not know.
That tweet is like, oh, that's a tag team, Unsigned and Don't Care, Anakin and Gary. And then, they're going against each other somewhere else. Interesting.
Cyan said, not sure if I'll watch this show from my hotel in Dallas or just wait until I get home. Now, I put this message up for a reason, B. I want to tell all of you travelers a freaking awesome secret. Los Angeles to Las Vegas is what, B? 4.5 hours? 4 hours? Okay. The average LA show runs about 3.5, 4 hours. If you're smart, you can actually put on the show and listen to the audio all the way home from Los Angeles to Las Vegas.
I did that for an Arizona show before I watched it, but before I got to LA to kind of, no, it was LA. I was going to Phoenix. I listened to the LA show the night before and totally different
Isn't it?
hearing it but it's cool. Like, especially when I had Jordan, maybe it was the Arizona show. I think it was the Arizona show that Castle was on. Emil, when you get good commentary, like it comes across, like you can visualize it. It is very cool to kind of see wrestling in that way. GCW radio, yeah.
Oh, screwball, trust me, that would be one of the coolest things to do. If I could get it figured out, that would be fun as hell to do like a live GCW radio type thing. Oh, that would be fun. So yeah, what I would do is I'd turn it on and head back home to Las Vegas. So when on the reviews that you guys hear where we were actually at the show, I've been there live. I've listened to it via radio. Then I go home and watch it on TV and do the review. So it's one of those ones where I feel like I've experienced it almost every way I can. I try to get my money's worth out of the LA show. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that because I think it's really cool. And if anybody likes to travel, throwing us on or throwing on the previous show that you'd seen GCW do is a great way to kill time. It really is. Let's see, what else do we have here? Samurai del Sol versus Vengador. I wrote here that Vengador has 5 dates with us. He's been impressive so far. We do like a lot of the variety he brings into the ring. Anything on this match? I still am not. I just know it's going to be Lucha Fire, and that's all I'm waiting to see, you know?
I think it's this. These lucha matches are going to get me even more excited and happy that the World of Lucha show's back on a collective weekend, and I think that show is going to be one of those silent, like clip-worthy shows that gets talked
Yeah.
about.
So then next we have Shotzi Blackheart versus KJ Orso. I wrote here another potential story. I don't have an angle, but both use social media and promos a lot to push their stories, and I see that working in both of their favors. So I don't know. Maybe the thing is we're finding out KJ can work with most anyone as long as he has a storyline to work with, and he will hold up his end of that.
As long as he got a mic to talk to and people listen, he could carry a story. He's going to be talking no matter who he's going against. Yeah, but like it's fun. It's get every match is like it's worthy enough to talk about before the show, after the show. Like he's been killing it, and I think I've been saying Shotzi, Priscilla, Kelly. I think they're just missing the story. Like their match, that was finally the GCW match where I think they absolutely fit in, and now they just need that feud to kind of carry them further along in their GCW careers and make their appearances worth the while instead of just these random cool dream matches.
So Mal just put up something here. I really appreciate this and take this to heart. He said, I've been falling asleep listening to all your guys' podcasts from your very first one to your. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's
I
awesome.
try to get them on Spotify every Thursday morning.
Yeah, and in case you're listening to this, wake up, Mal.
I'm about to say, yeah, I don't know how I took that. You took it last. I was like, wait, are you saying we're boring him to sleep?
No, not at all. I take it to
know.
heart in a good way. Like that actually really touches my heart that there are people that find ways to listen to it at work or listen to. I fall asleep to others, and yeah, I think it's fantastic. Okay, so is B obviously cheering for Shotzi? Is that correct?
I want Shotzi to be a rock and turn that some bitch sideways and shove it straight up his. I want the light tuned up for KJ.
For our audio only listeners, B was very much shaking his head up and down. I think that's one of
vigorously.
Cyan said, I like Shotzi a lot more in GCW than in WWE. We were calling her Shotzi Botchheart when my buddies and I were watching her back then. So basically saying she's improved, doing a little better.
I kind of shied off on her too, just a little bit, like nothing personal, like how like it was okay for her to kind of make fun of other people and other companies for making mistakes. And then it's the moment she made a mistake, she kind of took it a little too personal and took a little break. But I think she's came back. She's won me over. She's done everything she's needed to do in GCW. She's like, I thought she was awesome. I just didn't like that kind of like, hey, you can't say stuff, but then not take it either. Like you got to be on both sides here. But I think for everything she's done in GCW has been good and cool. I think it's just missing that story to kind of like, I thought they really had it there with Cardona, the Killer Cross, and
they had that triangle there.
Scarlet. Yeah, the Scarlet. Like I thought that was going to be a cool thing moving like before Vandal 48. I thought that was going to be the thing that affects GCW. So Shotzi definitely has a charisma, in-ring quality, some variety. I would like to see a story because I think she could definitely do a lot of fun stuff in this company. Not that she hasn't been, but I think it would be mean more substance.
Yeah, Big Capadon said, I never seen her in WWE, but she has been an ace in GCW. There you go.
Yeah.
And then Mal, you and Mal now have beef. He said, me and B are going against each other because I'm rooting for KJ Orso.
Yeah.
Fairy Tale has a point. She's been eating her humble pie after WWE, and I think that's fair too.
Yeah, I think she's been doing a great. I think GCW does, like someone said earlier, fits her way more than WWE. I think her and Priscilla Kelly have the creative minds to not be tangled down with their creativity in WWE, where GCW they're able to flourish. I feel like we haven't seen as much either. Like I feel like they haven't given us as much as maybe what they could, but because the wrestling's all over the place, literally like everywhere. And I think if they actually were like say they were used in GCW for like, hey, 3 months, you're going to be in this the biggest story of the company. Like as we were seeing with Cardona, like we would see more effort in the videos and stuff like that in packages. So I just want to see a little bit more from Priscilla and Shotzi in that regard. But I think once they do, like the last match, they're going to be talked about almost every single time on GCW.
Shotzi versus Atticus is Crow Fairy Tale's hope for SBX. It's possible.
Yeah, I think Atticus and Shotzi are done. I think they kind of had that little moment a couple months ago. There you go.
Shotzi broke her arm against Atticus in Little Rock. I could see
I don't think
that
it
happen
broke
down the
against
road.
Atticus. I think she heard it like right before the match, but then they still
Oh.
kind of did a little something, if I remember correctly.
He took the blame. He's the
No,
fall
no,
guy.
no. I think like that match doesn't happen because I remember like him cutting that promo and telling the history and the masks and everything. But if I remember correctly, yeah, like she hurt her arm just before that and wasn't able to participate.
So then on to Jordan Oliver versus Oro. I wrote here, I don't know what to expect. We rarely see Jordan in singles action anymore, but I'm sure he's going to do great. He's moved into a more mature body frame in the last 2 years, and it makes him fit in well with larger wrestlers. I see him and Alex upward trajectory going very far here. Again, we've been day one fans here between you and me from GCW Plant Podcast and onward. We've been like, look, these guys, both of them. I remember you remember me talking about Alec Price through the roof going, this guy is not a fucking heel. He's a face. And they turned him face and blew it up. Now, I think he might be a better functional heel, but when he changed in GCW, he did pretty well over here. He was like a Stone Cold Steve Austin type heel. Type face. Stone Cold. Okay, talk to me. I see you.
You're not wrong. That's a tough one. Like between like Price and Jordan, I think Jordan's in ring and maybe kind of overall demeanor, he makes a better face.
Mm-hmm.
Where Alec, I think, we've seen him as a heel. Jordan is better as a heel. Sorry, with the in ring, like the mat, like he kind of could work a slower, methodical, pissed off the crowd kind of match that's going to be groundwork, but also can turn it up when need be. I think he is better heel. Alec, we've seen as a heel when he first, as you said, came in GCW, but his in ring, his energy, his like it's just the moveset. You can't boo it. Yeah, you can't boo that. So I think whenever they do the turn, it's going to be interesting. I think it could work either way, and I would love to see it because that, like I said, that's going to be a feud that's going to feed mouths in wrestling for a long time. Like that, they're like the Triple H and Rock, I think, in my eyes, with independent wrestling, like feud wise, where they just have the competitive. Like they're just always like compared against each other because like even before they were a team, like they were growing up in GCW as a young kids, show stealers, and the next big thing, and now here they are doing it together as a team. But when they break off, it's going to be fun to watch. And I would rather Jordan to go as a heel because I think it would be better, and Alec could fully go full face and just blow the ring off. I would like to see Alec as a more face and Jordan as a heel in that one, but either way, it's going to be fun to watch.
And also that's coming from you, a Jordan Oliver fan who behind you has a Jordan Oliver flag on his wall. Yeah.
I'm not a journalist here. I play favorites. But like you said, I met Alec too. Like when the first time I really talked to Alec, I was like, oh my God, this guy's not anything he presents on TV. This was like early in his GCW run. I'm like, this kid's like got it. He's good with he's good. He's such a nice kid. And they both are gonna go far in wrestling, and it's fun to watch it. And also, as you said, kind of disappointed. It might be like the last time we get to see them live at the Collective and everything, just off their trajectory.
I hope not. I really hope not. I got some good memories with that dude. I really don't want to see him for a last time. That's the truth. Yep. All right, on to Effie versus Gringo Loco. I wrote two of the older guard going at it. I'm hoping Gringo pulls some in-ring type things out of Effie that we normally don't see. I like when Gringo and other types of unique wrestlers pull things out of wrestlers that normally don't come out of their box. Effie normally doesn't come out of his box. You normally know what moves he does. I think Gringo could do something new here. And as an Effie fan, I like seeing something new. I'm looking forward to it, man. What are you thinking?
I'm looking forward to the crash out on Gringo Loco from Effie. Like, sorry, like that's all the Effie crash out, I'm all in for. And I think the way he's going, I think he's going to push himself and try to get a little too creative and too cute with Gringo. And Gringo's going to use that veteran savvy and pick up the victory over Effie and take advantage of a broken Effie at this point.
Okay, on to our next match for the GCW Ultra Violent Championship. We have Matt Tremont versus Brick Savage. My notes here again, no clue what to expect, but I like big dudes fighting. My question is, does Brick bleed? And I have a feeling I know that answer. What are you thinking on this match, man? I haven't seen a lot of Brick Savage in the last year, maybe even 2 years.
We haven't seen him in GCW in a little bit. Yeah, I haven't followed their career outside of GCW, but I saw this match and I was like, yeah, let's get Tremont, another big meaty man, to defend that belt against, possibly, or maybe not possibly at this point. I find that booking kind of weird too. Tremont against Brick Savage, like, that doesn't seem like a UV title. So it kind of does make it seem Otis, just Brick get Otis. Now, no, we're going to go off of GCW's booking.
According to Brett.
And this is where I love where Atticus called him out on that bullshit too. Not bullshit, but called him out on his shit when, hey, like, whenever I won the belt, all of a sudden you made me and Tremont to set it for his belt, for my belt. In a normal case, no, it's still Brick versus Matt Tremont, and Brick just gets screwed out of the title belt. That's what we were kind of telling earlier. Back in the day, we would be kind of not get storylines, and like title defenses would change like hands, but it would mess up our matches that we were excited to watch because they weren't for the titles no more. So yeah, I think Tremont versus Brick is an interesting match. I think it's going to be fun, and I think it's going to be good for Brick to kind of. I think this is also good for Brick to kind of get more over for the FU show as well, because I'm pretty sure he wrestles on the FU show, if I'm not mistaken, as well.
Looking forward to seeing that.
There we go. Yeah, like I like how they're going to be using some of these shows to showcase some newer names that we're going to be seeing spread out all throughout the collective weekend.
Well, then on to our main event. I'm assuming, maybe not. It could be Tremont's the main event with Brick, but our potential main event, GCW Championship, Atticus Cogar going up against Priscilla Kelly. I wrote here, not winning the championship tonight, but she could give him a run. Both also use promos and social media. So I see benefits here too if they did decide to run a story. Who do you think's coming out the winner between Atticus Cogar and Priscilla Kelly?
Not the time, Priscilla. Like I said, like I think if we would have saw this Priscilla and a little bit more storyline going forward, it would be more intriguing and more unpredictable of who's going to win. Yeah, sorry, that's what I was saying. I didn't mean to interrupt you. That's why I said it out loud on accident.
That's me, my bad.
That was me too. I don't think this is the time, but I kind of hope they maybe use this to further Priscilla a little bit more. Atticus, yeah, like it could get crazy with Priscilla. I'm very interested to see this one. This is where Atticus gets creative and kind of sadistic. I want to see.
Are light tubes allowed in Kansas?
Good question.
That's a great question, Crow. This is where, like, Stackhouse is from Oklahoma. KJ is from that area. Maybe they would know, but I don't know offhand. Yeah, I don't really know. Sorry.
It doesn't even need to get that violent either. I don't think. I think what they're going to do is going to be enough, and it's going to be a fun match. And I don't think this is Priscilla's time, as you mentioned.
Yeah. So that ends up being GCW's Crime Wave. That's Sunday, January 18th from Wave in Wichita, Kansas. I'm sorry. I think the name Wave just for a venue is hilarious. I wanted to ask you a quick question, B. Do you want to take that 3-minute cookie break and we come back and do one more match and close the show? Do you want to keep rolling? What would you like to do?
Yeah, we could take a quick little break and then show the last match before we head out of here. Whoop, whoop, awesome. Juggalo.
Juggalo's in the house. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, we'll be talking more about Juggalo Championship Wrestling as we get closer to April, Juggalo. It's definitely good to see you in here. We've missed you, bud.
Yes.
All right. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and get this rolling, everybody. It is 3 minutes long. Go do what you got to do. We're going to come back. We're going to watch another match. What was it again, B?
Otis versus Matt Tremont in TOS, kind of a sneak preview of their upcoming match in Dallas.
Sweet. And do you think that's closing the show, or we're just going to see where we're at? How you feel?
Yeah, we'll close
it.
There. Yeah.
Sweet. All right. I'm going to do the 3-minute cookie. We're going to come back here. I'll see you in a couple minutes, friends. I was waiting for the whole thing to kick in. And okay, I'm not going to lie. Once we're not on the video thing here, I actually like having the comments on the stage because our chat is actually not, idiots. They have a lot of good things to say.
You're hitting some buttons over here. I'm seeing new shit.
I like it. I mean, I don't think it's going to cover up you or me once we go back to a regular screen. We'll have to talk about that. I kind of like having things up here. I feel like the community is able to kind of read what's going on, and people who are like watching it later on can see what the community is talking about, all the way down to mashed taters
and filet mignons.
Reed's eating like them rich folks.
All right. So yes, for our last match tonight, I decided to kind of give us a little preview of what to expect from Otis Tremont's defending the belt, UV belt against Otis this weekend in Dallas. So we are going to play their TOS 10 finals match from the terminal. So
yes, sir.
Hope I had sound. So you want to keep the chat up, you said?
I'll put it. What do you think we should do? Put it down or keep it up?
Down for the video, yeah, maybe.
Okay, and then I'll just put it back up when.
Yeah.
Oh, look at those bricks. Here we go.
In the popper bat.
Oh, that's right. This is the pop. Okay. Now this is our main event, right? Okay. So if I remember,
LA Crew.
Yeah, much love to the LA Crew. Frank and friends.
And I'm all for that, Screwball. Like to see Otis in the UCC.
Oh,
Ryan.
man.
Is that Flying Ryan down there?
Flying Ryan doing his regular down there at the side, providing security. Flying Ryan making sure shit don't get crazy. He's like, now boys, settle down.
This was this year's TOS.
Yeah. Take me a second. I could probably get you a date on that.
There we go. June 2025.
Thank you.
So it's kind of crazy going from the carousel room at the beginning of the night to now terminal here in this match.
What a difference. What a difference. Two different vibes.
Yes, Juggalo. Tremont will be facing Gangrel on that hybrid show. And then also the hybrid show just announced Alec Price versus Jordan Oliver. Oh, someone that I was asking for earlier for the separate ways. Didn't get the separate ways in this one.
Not this time. Look at him.
Forget to wipe up afterwards.
Hmm.
Yes, Kerry Martin versus Bathers on hybrid as well.
I said this was the finals. That's my bad. Hey, there's our East Coast correspondent, Frankie.
This is the finals.
Oh, geez. Him and okay. I had a brain. Yeah, don't even ask.
In a long 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marcus Mathers though. It seems like he's gonna Dragon. Is it Dragon Gate? Where's he?
I think so.
Noah. I think it's Noah. I forgot. Let me quickly look it up. Yeah, Mathers gonna be gone out of the States for a few months here.
Good for him. Matt, there was a Tremont-sized space just to the right of him if he wanted to get in the ring, and he decided to take one of the harder routes. He has such a reception no matter where he goes. There you go. There's the cheers.
Yeah, Dragon Gate. Marcus Mathers will be in Dragon Gate.
Mm.
Danny Havoc.
They're letting the fans breathe. I like when this happens, especially at a main event.
And there's the air horn.
Which got a serious amount of shit a week or two ago, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
Well,
Oh, that was Danny's entrance theme. Okay.
Yeah.
ML just letting this sink in.
This is the main event of the evening. It is the finals of Tournament of Survival 10.
Say it, Emil.
It is a fucking death match.
There it is.
One fall for the Game Changer Wrestling Ultra Violent Championship. When the bell rings, the official in charge of the action is Senior Game Changer Wrestling referee, Mr. Adam Gold.
Yes, I agree.
They're playing up the drama.
In the
Good.
corner to my right, he is the challenger.
He's going to get so much heat as a champion. If he becomes champion, he's getting heat.
That's why I want it.
Cleveland, Ohio.
Do you think he'll cheat if he's a champion, or do you think he'll go straight down the line and be one of those guys who stands on his own?
I hope he stands on his own. I hope Atticus kind of lets him do his own little thing and shows Otis Otis doesn't need Atticus, and that kind of gets rid of that narrative right away, where we always have to expect someone to come help one of them out. I really, like that's kind of I want for Atticus's reign as well. I want him to kind of win these matches without a lot of help. Even him just kind of psychologically getting the advantage and showing, like, using that to get the victories. I would love to see, instead of just Band of 48 ruining everything.
And tonight, he has made it to the finals by defeating Beastman, Dr. Redacted.
Damn.
And John Wayne Murdoch.
Fuck. When you gave Murdoch a loss in a tournament.
Murderous row there.
Fuck.
He is evil incarnate, Otis Cogar.
Hey, that's a strong showing in a tournament, and everyone knows it. Anyone who knows their deathmatch tournament history on Murdoch knows he don't lose.
And introducing his opponent, seated to my left.
Seated. I've never asked him what he mumbles while he's being announced. Do you ever notice he does that mumbling thing? He's talking to himself. See if they show it. See if they show it.
Fighting out of Atlantic City, New Jersey.
Trying to get mentally ready for his tournament.
Well,
man.
that's
brutal.
I think that's what it is.
With an official weight of 290 pounds. Tonight, he is competing in his
He'll like talk to himself.
Tournament of
Maybe he's talking to Danny, talking to Marcus, maybe.
Could be right there.
By defeating Jimmy Lloyd.
I think he's getting in his place. Because when you see people rock like that, they're getting ready. Look at him. That's getting ready. That's energy.
In his career, he is a 9-time deathmatch tournament winner. He is a former Game Changer Wrestling World Tag Team Champion.
That's number one.
A former Game Changer Wrestling World Champion.
Number two.
And he is the current reigning, defending Game Changer Wrestling Ultra Violent Champion.
That's three.
He's
And
like,
also
yeah.
the extreme title.
The most decorated American-born deathmatch wrestler of all time.
JCW needs to bring that back.
The Bulldozer.
Yes.
Tremont.
Dude, I think that would be worth talking to Adam about, seeing if maybe he can grab that extreme off of GCW, bring it down to JCW. That's a good spot. That's a good idea.
Just give him a little bit more things to chase after instead of Billy Starks right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Real Green Kane is here tonight. Good to see you again. Yeah, Nick versus Atticus again would be fantastic. Maybe that's our main event for Spring Break 10. That'd be a nice one.
I think he's talking Nick Nemeth.
Nope. I'm talking Nick motherfucking
I know what
Gage.
you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. He's talking about Nick Nemeth.
Yeah. That's got to be Green Cane.
All right, bricks in the ring.
What if Effie becomes JCW champ? Well, then I don't know what he would do down there, but I could see him leading a large group of younger individuals in a company. So I could see it. Okay, so I remember asking Matt, have you ever fallen down and gotten pinched in those bricks? And he said no, luckily.
Yeah, didn't even think about something like that.
Yeah, man,
Green
you got all
Cane.
your weight.
Sorry, go ahead.
Effie for Juggalo champ, possible. That can
Green
happen.
Cane, I was just going to say, we were talking about that earlier. Hybrid show, collective weekend, Jordan versus Alec Price, one-on-one.
Yes. Really looking forward to that. I like the stare down between these two. Referee Adam Galt.
I like how Otis like, fuck that. I don't want to do no lock. Fuck you. See ya.
We should do an over-under on how long till Galt puts the eyewear on, but he already
That's
did
already
it.
on.
Exploding tubes over each other's heads. Back and forth with the light tubes, pulling them off the ring ropes. The barbed wire wrapped ring ropes at that.
Matt kind of got to be tired. Oh! Oh, he pulled out some ninja shit. He's having fun. You can see it.
Get you tomorrow. Cage of Survival rolling on as well as we'll see Nick Manoa tonight as part of the Deathmatch Hall of Fame ceremony. So let's bring
Like smacked him in the ass with a fucking. Oh, come on now. That he's having fun. That's funny. Eat the bundle.
I'm about to say, what are you waiting for? Andre Slam.
Boom.
God, no give at all, man.
No. Leaves a blood spot on the brick.
Oh, fuck this hurt. Yep, yes it does, Otis.
Now that covered in thumbtack for Otis Cogar.
Two of them.
You know, of all the nights Otis not in the chat, tonight would have been a good night.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear his thoughts of going into his upcoming title match.
You know what? Maybe we gotta ask him down the road because I think he'd be a great interview. And yeah, I think he'd be a great interview. I like the guy.
Maybe we'll get him as champ. It'll be even better. Have we had a current champ ever on?
Oh yeah.
Who?
We've had a couple. We've had Murdoch on. Oh my gosh, let me look at my list.
No, while they were champion.
Didn't we have Blake Christian on during his championship run? I have to think now. You're making me think.
You did. I don't know if he was champion at that time though.
Unsure. Did we have on?
He lost the belt to Mance at that before then.
That's right. Was Cole Radrick the champion when we talked to him? No. Brandon Kirk was Brandon Kirk the ultraviolet when we talked?
It was the week before Hammerstein.
Shit. Where's all our winners at, B? Yes, you had Murdoch.
Yeah, I guess we had Atticus if we want to count the kickoff. You guys got Atticus.
Toronto was
but while they were
champion at his company.
Atticus wasn't champion in LA, was he?
Oh, we had Tremont on here for Christmas. He was champion.
Yeah, true. Okay, there we go. There's Effie wasn't champion, I don't think, when we got him on.
Yeah, was. I don't think he was either, was he?
de facto pick. Always has been, always will
Interesting.
be.
Oh, okay.
Love it. Love it.
Goes,
Devil horns.
And Tremont with the perfect cell face.
at this genre
Does he
of
stick his tongue out? I love when he sticks his tongue out all screwy.
It's a whole different ballgame in a tournament too. There's a special sort of just resilience that you need to be successful in tournament wrestling.
Yeah, you gotta
He
find
said, give
two
Matt a
who
clean
can
shave.
four times and
I just clean shaved, actually. I look like a mountain man for like a month or so.
you know,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he was champion by then.
But Emil, we want to talk about tournament success. You said it yourself. This is Otis Cogar's first.
I like how he came up from behind like that. Oh,
He's already
that was a crazy throw.
Right in the ribs.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great feather. in
Your
his
turn,
cap to be able to
Otis.
say that.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a lot of
dropped
beef
him.
between those two.
No, nothing soft.
At least there's tacks in there to block the glass.
Uh,
That's funny. Last week, yeah, you were talking about the colorful tacks. I'm like, no, we ain't even getting to the tacks yet. There's a weed whacker right there.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? I actually watched that back. It was hilarious. You saw that weed whacker way before I did.
This is
Boom.
God damn.
That's going to hurt a little. I don't
Yeah.
care. And I know, and you know, they use real barbed wire there. They don't mess with it. They don't cut it. I got cut a little bit by it. Someone else did too. Perch was out there. That FSW show. That was a little dangerous.
Yeah. I think I still got the piece from the Atticus Jordan match somewhere around here.
Yeah.
That's a good question, Saying. I don't know. I don't know who the first one to use a weed whacker was.
Ooh, that's a good question.
The first time I saw it in GCW, obviously, okay, never mind. Like the most memorable one was G Raver versus Jimmy Lloyd for the I Quit match, but I know it was happened before that, especially at the Voltage Lounge or Game Changer World.
Tournament of Survival is the one tournament that
A three-way: Cogar, Bronson, Tremont.
really cement his status as
Green Cane said that should be in Detroit because I'm there.
Yeah, FE splatting through the wire, Screwball. That was that was brutal.
That was a rough night. I was literally watching the other side of the ring and how the crowd was reacting, and I'm like, oh, he's fucked up. He is fucked
That fall,
up.
like falling on that head, like on his head from that fall was crazy.
You know what I mean? I mean, of course, Masters of Pain, that's a good one. Tournament of Death. Just put it out there. Matt Tremont.
I love our chat having a full-on conversation about where we first had the weed whacker. Love it, guys.
Atticus versus Wentz would be a good match too. Yeah, I hope maybe someone said earlier Atticus versus Priscilla might be a good way to draw Wentz into this whole situation. I'm all in for that one. A new tag team. I think they just got released. They might have some free times on their hand. The Rascals going against Buster and the Brain. That would be a feud for me. The Rascals versus Buster and the Brain.
Look at all the tacks in Matt's right arm.
If Otis Cogar's a champion in GCW,
Ooh. Oh, did you see how he was like falling forward as he slammed him down? That's a lot of weight.
Tuck that head at the end there.
Good shit, Otis.
I'll be honest with you. I've been here since what you said is about a little after 8 o'clock, 8:20, 8:21, 8:22, whatever. Right now, I've been here since 2.
Juggalo's asking how we would feel about a GCW versus CZW show.
No,
not for you. I'm for a lot of stuff like that. It's just that if they're going to come to GCW, they better bring the talent, because we're not going to have, Otis Cogar versus Bucky the Second and Matt Tremont versus, Junior Heedy the Third. Like there needs to be memorable names on there. If it's going to happen. Otherwise, the rivalry would not matter.
Screwball, I'm right there with you. We definitely need to see Buster and the Brain versus Sinner and Saint.
Oh, he said
Jake
old
Grayson
school,
Williams.
not modern CZW, but old school CZW. This is going to be my statement of the night. Old school CZW would whoop the ever-loving piss out of about 90% of the GCW deathmatch people. And I'll tell you this because I can tell you back then it was a little be left. Back
I'm
then
not going to be a
it
part
was
of this.
back then I feel like everything was a little tougher. You know, a VCR gets taken to the head, a lot more weapons. Now I feel it's a lot more cutting. It's a lot more bleeding in that sense. And also the wrestlers back then were bigger. So I think that would also make a little bit of a difference. I don't know. I look at it like that. Again, that's just personal opinion. Also,
here.
I think that the CZW guys were a little wilder when it comes to high dives, jumping off of higher places. I felt like they were doing a lot more of that at CZW at the time.
And Tremont's the one who made the
Yeah, someone in chat just posted updated for Dallas J Cup qualifier: Vengador, Oro, Gavin Ash, Max Heights, and Jimmy Lloyd and Aaron West. Six-way match to qualify for the J Cup. That has
Vengador.
Oro or Vengador, yeah.
Oh, you're thinking Oro?
Yeah.
You want to know who
wanna
I
see
think it really is? I think it's going to be Oro. That sounds like J Cup's got his name written on it.
I think we need to see some more from him, though. I don't know. I think we've seen 0 for 2. He's 2 matches, 2 losses so far in GCW.
Reed, I love you. I'm going to disagree. I think the OG Nick Gage would probably beat up older version Nick Gage, but we got to talk about what years. This is like the Bulls. Like, what year of the Bulls are we talking here?
people use these to finish their driveways.
Yeah, these are paving stones.
Now,
Paving
Gillies,
stones.
interesting place to have the ultraviolet title match with Otis and Tremont.
Oh,
Yeah, that'll.
oh. So something interesting here. I think there's a point. Oh, that was a good spot.
Shattered.
I think there's a point where they're both building the bricks, and I'm like, why in the hell are they just deciding to Lincoln log some bricks together in the middle of a match?
Doesn't have the best back.
I would imagine
So that way they don't break and it hurts worse.
Yeah, yeah.
given the level of violence and physicality in his
For
matches,
me, yeah,
but
I
then
think
somehow
Fairy Tale, my
he
pick is Otis this next match, this weekend. I think he's going to take over, and we're going to see Vandal 48 leading the charge going into collective weekend.
How
And I strongly feel that if there's a time Tremont might lose it, it could be to Otis, given the fact that he has so much backup at all times. And
can you make this?
the way storylines are working and the way that GCW has been teasing Otis and Tremont so much,
got a huge pile of
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Tremont is crawling on his hands and knees.
Cyan said they think that Otis will win. Are those bricks or cinder panels? I don't know if I'd call them bricks. I think they called them cinder blocks in here, but I don't think that's right either.
I don't know the technical name.
Yeah.
We are really smart. Thank you, Kane. I'll say, yeah, no, we're not.
Well, we didn't say we were going to host Jeopardy. We just said we're going to watch some wrestling with some people, you know.
Yeah, you're right.
Mason needs Napier paint cruel. That would be interesting.
Doesn't want to get his.
I don't know. That
Killing the
could be what
business,
they are.
Reed. Stop killing the business. Tremont gonna get crazy.
Do it. Do it.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, what a time to have both guys up there. Oh, look at that
Bricks
glass.
on the fucking bricks.
Oh, this could be very bad news for the Bulldozer. Because he got.
No!
that's gonna
Oh
hurt.
my God. I totally do not remember that spot.
I'm just
Oh,
watching how his
my.
foot hit that brick. I think hit those bricks. I think.
No give whatsoever.
It's all take.
Well, a lot of Otis people thinking Otis is going to win the belt this weekend.
For a pinfall here. Ah,
We're not helping it any. I think we're.
I mean, I don't think. Look at this. Look what Otis is willing to do for this.
Otis Cogar took Tremont down to the center block.
I think he's had enough matches with Tremont, and Tremont has had a lot of brutal title defenses.
It's above my tax bracket.
Good time for Otis to capitalize on that.
Ooh, he's got the bundle.
that was a bundle.
He's got a thick bundle there. It's about what 8, 9.
Tremont raising him high. Hey,
Who the hell?
See, this is what I'm talking about. A shit like this could happen.
The cousin Christian Napier.
Oh, that was cool. Let's be honest.
Rimini.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was going to be here till tomorrow.
But he's here. He's here to help out Otis Cogar
Not like this.
to win this whole
Adam,
thing.
don't count this.
Oh,
Adam, he said, Adam, don't count this.
I love Tremont with the FU as a kick out.
Look at how Otis Cogar directing traffic.
Oh, that looks ominous. We got a shot of that double door with the barbed wire accoutrement.
Look, he's just hanging there. What do you think?
Napier came out with the ring gear and everything. He's ready.
Yeah, he's backstage like, I'm gonna put on my fucking knee pads and
Now's the time. Now's my time.
yeah.
Another one.
He always has good gear though. I like what he has even wearing right
He's got the X-Pac, man. He's got the X-Pac heat just heat magnet for Vandal 48. He's gonna be good.
You know what I'm thinking is
Oh, to
he
the
probably
head.
wore that, went home with it bloody, and was like, "This was my first TOS."
Bottom rope.
You know what I mean? Because I mean,
Yeah.
he's in the performance,
Brother Atticus.
Atticus, of course, gets
and
the
honestly, if he gets any blood on him, it's Tremont's blood.
Joey to
Kind of
know.
cool.
What was announced? I don't know. What was announced, Green Cane?
Get the hell out of that Tremont.
Oh, they got the numbers advantage.
This
It's
is
not fair.
3-on-1 beatdown with the tournament and the championship hanging in the balance.
There's the thing about these Vandal 48 guys. They can't play fair.
This is what I'm seeing right here. I feel like this is Dallas. I don't think Tremont will have a friend, and
Tremont being dragged back up.
I don't like the way this looks. All three members of Vandal 48.
like I said, this is where Bear would be good.
That we know about.
Yeah.
Come in, clean house.
Every day. Hefty
Still saying if he's around, they have a good thing going. I don't see why they want to quit it. Great spot for Tremont.
Tremont is in trouble here.
I don't like the way this looks, Veda.
I feel like after talking to him that both Tremont and Bear really do get along and like each other a lot.
Going from back
They
to
seem
forth.
they click.
Oh, Tremont just
Yeah.
realized.
Yeah. Green Cane. Alec Price versus Jordan at Hybrid.
He's in a dire situation. right
Yes.
now.
Oh, so hold on. Screwball's putting me in my place right now. Sorry. Saying it's a tag match. I did not see that. I thought I saw versus.
Joey's not afraid.
Oh, here we go. Here's Tremont's friend.
Christian Napier. Oh, and launches him.
Nice.
They're coming, Chris.
I thought he was going to put him down on the bricks. I've forgotten some of this match.
The odds. Tremont's got a huge light to bundle in hand.
Oh, I can't believe they missed that. I'm sure Ash was like trying to switch to the camera 3 and then hit camera 1 on accident. That happens.
More than we must know.
Look at that pile of broken glass.
Oh, all that glass.
Yeah. Look at that. Just the chunks right there, too.
The rest of
Same
them-
thing again. Ring crew did a badass
Oh.
job keeping everything pretty
Later,
clean.
101
My fault. I've been hyping up the wrong thing all night. You're right.
of TOS.
Screwball. It is
What's going on?
It is Alec and Jordan in a tag open
Oh, okay.
challenge.
Come out as
Damn.
not only
Damn, that sucks too. I was kind of hoping to see him one-on-one.
ultra-
Yes, good.
Oh,
It might not be Matt Tremont.
Uranagi onto the bricks too. Oh,
he said, "Fuck you."
The fight is still in him.
He hit the bricks, but he hasn't left the match.
Look at him. I love it. There's the face, the tongue.
This is not good for the challenge, the champion here.
Here we go.
oh,
Nice.
Choke slam on top
On
of
the glass
table, on
now.
top of the
that's it.
cement.
That's it. No.
Surprising they did all of that just to use that little brick thing once or twice.
Yeah.
But I gotta say this.
Also, I would have considered taking 8, 10, 12 bricks and just stacking them in one of the corners and then just have them carry them out 4 at a time to make that little thing that they made there.
Undeterred, he's
And
got
that wouldn't have killed so much time.
more glass.
Yeah.
More tubes.
Oh, I remember this. Yeah, the tubes are fucking rolling off.
Whatever was left in the box just got piled on top of these cinder blocks. And Tremont's trying to fight back. Cogar's trying to block it, but he just got scooped up. Oh no.
DVD. Oh,
yeah, that hurt a little. Rope break.
No rope breaks in GCW.
I had to say it. I had to say it. Yeah, Juggalo said I'd love to see Bear versus Matt too. 100%. Bear versus Matt at anywhere. I'm good with it. Yeah, Reed said, yeah, that didn't hurt. That hurt. They didn't break. No.
Look at him just sprawled out still on the bricks. Otis is still like, look, he's grabbing at the thing. I love it. I missed the thing. Yeah, Otis's title run and his 2026 in these tournaments, losing in the finals is going to be fun. It's going to be.
That was funny. Him reaching for the trophy. I'm surprised Cameron didn't catch that.
It did.
But did it catch it really good? I didn't.
Yeah, I saw it catch it good the second time. Yeah.
He has held on to his championship and finally won Tournament of Survival.
TOS Tremont.
I like that. I like that a lot.
We might be seeing a different ending this weekend, I think.
Juggalo Jacob had just maybe showed up recently. I'll tell you what, we've been kind of talking about that most of the evening. We really think that he'll probably be taking it from Tremont in Dallas. We were thinking that, or at least I was thinking that Vandal 48's probably going to get involved here. And we don't know if Tremont's going to have any friends around at the time. So if there's somebody that's going to take it, I wouldn't say clean, but if there's going to be someone that's probably going to take it in the next, who knows? I think it's going to be him, but
yeah,
don't know. Let's see here. I was interesting to what Clown said. He said, I'm still in my feelings about Sabu versus Taz. Falls count everywhere from back in the day. And the ref stopped a Sabu pin when Taz got his foot on the ropes. Yeah.
Falls count everywhere except the ring.
Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Juggalo's pushing JCW tonight. Juggalo Championship Wrestling tonight. Yes. Every Thursday. I've been watching it since they've had Russo back on. I took a little time off after the GCW Juggalo Championship. Oh, this is going to be hard again. Here we go. Yeah, I'm looking forward to something down the road. I want to see what Russo will say in regards to working with GCW, and who knows what'll happen from there. He'll get a taste of the indies. That's for darn sure. And how that all works. Well,
I'm excited. They're bringing in like pretty fun names I enjoy watching. Anderson, this big one, James Storm. Like I'm interested in their lineup here.
Well, yeah, I'm just going to keep checking it out and see how it goes. But yeah, I'm interested in it. Really interested in it.
So, Reed, maybe we should give the fans a heads up now. Our coverage of Collective Weekend this year is not going to be a normal. We're covering every show, every match, hours upon hours. It is going to be kind of like a quick little collective rundown. We're going to talk about mostly GCW stuff. We'll talk about the fun stuff that happens at Stranglemania, at Hybrid, if anything happens. But we're going to kind of keep our focus on GCW related shows during Collective, just for the sake of our own mental and physical well-being that weekend and that Tuesday night still.
Bro, I was fucking dead. I was dead after that weekend. So what was the last Collective day? Saturday?
Yeah.
I was still picking up stuff from the hotel on Thursday. I didn't stop doing stuff that Collective weekend until 4 or 5 days after the last performance. That was a wild weekend. No kidding.
Yeah. So don't expect crazy rundowns, match by match, hold by hold. It's going to be kind of just talking about Collective Weekend and just reviewing it as a whole. Don't expect a super detailed program that night.
Yeah, that was wild. I'm just going to tell you, I know 100% for sure I'm going to be dead tired, and I'm looking forward to doing everything that I can there. But oh my goodness, last time was just
Reed and Screwball. are going to do the Game Changer Weekly pre-kickoff show for us to cover all the
They're
other
going to
stuff.
do the Game Changer World kickoff show, the kickoff show. And it's just Reed sitting around and talking with whoever comes online. What's up, guys? I'm trying to think if there's anything else off the top of my head that we wanted to discuss before we get out of here. We still had a lengthy show.
Yeah, I think we pulled a 2.5 hour show out of nowhere.
Pretty much. Watch some matches, chilled, have fun. Literally just talking with listeners tonight is awesome. So that was kind of fun. Well, you want me to kind of do my little thing here and run it out?
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for stopping in tonight. We gave you a little preview show and a more of a watch-along show tonight than a review show. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And, yeah, we'll be back next Tuesday to hopefully discuss possibly a new Ultraviolent champion, how Vandal 48 runs GCW now, and what's going to happen into Collective Weekend.
I just want to say thanks again for all the listeners who came out to listen live. I said it on Twitter, but I also just want to say it here with my own words. I really do look forward to these Tuesday nights. I don't know a lot of people. No kidding. So something like this really does. This is something I like to do. And it's really nice when I see the same familiar names pop up in chat. And I'm hoping some of you also get comfortable seeing each other's names coming up in chat. I know a lot of us have met each other live at the shows because of chat here at Game Changer World. So we want you to know that you do have family and friends here in wrestling with us. And we do look forward to seeing all of you every Tuesday night. We're kicking ass. We're doing our thing. In a couple months, we'll be approaching 4 years doing this together, B&I. And we'll be approaching 200 shows, over 387 individual GCW shows he and I have put together. And somehow we still have words. It's amazing. So is it 387 or 287? I'd have to.
You're better at that. You have the better number than I do there. But
yeah.
Whoa, that number was a crazy eye opener for me.
Yeah, we're roughly at show 180 some, 170 some right now. So I mean, Green Cane giving us the check-in.
I was about to say, yeah, he was a little behind on the chat. I was like, wait, when did I bring up the hybrid show? That was a while ago. Okay, Green Cane, thank you for confirming my suspicions there.
We love you, Kane. You know how it goes.
Thank you,
Blade,
Zane.
Thank you so much. We really do try to have a good time. We're just dudes kicking it. We want everybody to enjoy themselves. He said, I just heard you guys say hi to me. Yeah, we said that shit a good 15, 20 minutes ago. Okay. Well, if you could, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. If anything, please just like our video. That would be so nice. Thanks again for those who have donated. I don't know how to say thank you more. I've said it again. I'm going to keep saying it again. We love you guys. We're very thankful, literally, that you are giving us all that we get. So,
yes.
But please, you can find B at B_GC World. You can find me at GC World Podcast. And is there any other last messages before we head out, B?
No, I think Crow and Crow and Havoc are telling us to wrap it up. B, let's go.
Come on, motherfuckers, shut up and go. All right, then we will do that right now. As always, thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with us tonight. We'll be seeing you next year. We'll be seeing you next week to review Code of the Streets.
I've been begging for this vacation, man. A year. I know, right? You're gonna give me a year off. I am in.
So yeah, Juggalo says it right here. Whoop whoop. See you all next week. Plugging a little more lunacy on his way out. Let's go ahead and send him out like we always do. B long.
Hey, there we go. Lish. Laughing. G.
I'm having a great fucking time. Fuck it all. G C
W.
Love y'all.
Thank you all.
Good night.